Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Jess is picking up pizza, which I don't blame her. I picked up pizza last live. And so she's picking up pizza, so she's running a little late, but that's okay. That is absolutely okay. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? You're doing okay? Well, that's good. Guess I will. Oh my goodness. Put some headphones in. Good morning. Good morning. How'd your exams go? Do you have those yet? Do you have those exams yet? Let's see. Am I in my headphones now? Hey, Deja. Thank you for the bless you. Yeah. So, yeah, Jess is picking up pizza. I told her to pick me up some too. I don't know how she was gonna get it to me, but I really wanted it. I really wanted the pizza though. Stressful color for I mean, that's good. That's good. It's good to be calm for the moment, you know? Yes. Mine's margarita tonight. I don't know. I didn't have wine. I had margarita. 7 more exams. Oh God. Oh, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm. I had, I think, like 3 exams this summer, and I felt like I was crying. Like I couldn't even imagine 7. Like, ew, ew. Like that's definitely what I definitely went with whatever I had on hand tonight. That was margarita. I don't know. Do y'all have Costco? Anybody here have Costco? And so, because I have Costco here in Atlanta, but one of our Costco's or one of the Costco's near me has a liquor store. I didn't know if I was gonna do IG as well stuff, because I was gonna be on with Jess, and I didn't know if she wanted to do both since I was having both of us. And so, because I felt like if it was just me and not her as well, it would look weird, right? You would like only be getting half the conversation. And so, and so, but yeah, so I have Costco and it has a liquor store in it. And in the liquor store, they have pre-made margarita and it's actually really good. Like already has tequila in it and everything. And so I just pour that in my cup. I add some strawberries in it because I'm classy. And strawberry margarita. And so, yeah, like most Costco's just have like beer and wine. So I was really surprised when I found out this one had a whole liquor section to like the side of it. I was definitely surprised. hmm It is good. It's tasty and it's quick. Just pour it in. When you're feeling really fancy, you might blend it up and you NutriBullet with some fruit. Oh, oh no. Too many exams. Too many exams. Tell them that's too many. Tell them that's way too many exams. Like, tell them that's not allowed at all. Um, just swim practice. Ew. How is that? How is swim practice? I guess everybody's like wet, so they're constantly being chlorinated too. With the vids out there. Oh, Um, wow, I don't have Jess. So y'all know I've been doing my Desperate Measures and Acotar read along. Okay, if you aren't a part of that Discord, you should be. Just putting that out there. You should be. Even though I don't feel like none of y'all are reading Desperate Measures, and it's so good. So good. Thank you. I think she's a bookstagrammer. But she has a store called Black and Bookish on Teespring, and she's Jasmine Burt on Instagram and on Twitter. And yeah, so I don't feel like any of y'all are reading Desperate Measures, or at least you're not bothering to chat with me about it because I'm on chapter 7 of it now, and it's so good. I had to like stop. I was like, India, you gotta do some adult stuff. So yeah. And then the other one was Akatar, which I did start listening to today, but I've read it 3 times. So I am okay, Charles. You wait for the audiobooks. So, but I've read Akatar 3 times now, so I'm not as concerned with that, so I can still participate. But I do love the book, and so I am reading it again. I am reading it again. Wait for the audiobooks. 3 what? 3 what? What did I say? Oh, yeah, I've read it 3 times. Ah, you're almost done with Desperate Measures? Ooh, yes. I'm only on chapter 7, but I was eating it up this morning. Eating it up. It's so good. Mhm. It's so good. It had like, because I don't know, no one told me it was also like modern before I started reading it. So it surprised me that it was like a modern dark twist on Aladdin, if that makes sense to anybody. And so it's so good though. I'm enjoying it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Because my hips hurt. My hips don't right. I'm starting to feel it's right. Ooh, there we go. Boobs. How much is it on the Kindle app? I think it was like $4 or $5. I'll look it up real quick because I don't think. Can y'all hear me typing? Did it finally connect to my headphones? Because I can't tell. Either way, I'm talking to myself. Desperate Measures. Yeah, $4.99 on Kindle. It's not on Kindle Unlimited, and so it's $4.99 on Kindle. Yeah, right. That it was a modern take on Aladdin, and so. But I'm thinking about going live tomorrow afternoon while I do candle stuff, especially since I got a whole bunch. Yeah, I don't they're just in where I'm at, they're just good. They're just they're just about to go to the club, so I haven't gotten to experience the club yet, but I am excited to experience it. Yep. But yeah. But I'm thinking about going live tomorrow afternoon because I got like my fall scents in, and I don't know when I want to drop the fall scents. I don't know. I don't know if people are like extra ready for fall and do it early or do it like on the first day of fall. I don't know. So many questions, guys. So many questions, but I have so many. Or I have enough. Maybe not so many. I have enough. Enough. I don't even know when the first day of fall is. Anybody know when the first day of it's in September? I was like, that's not helpful. Okay, let me quit out of some things. Do all the fall scents early. Reading Reputation by Sarah Shepard. What is that about? Someone tell me. Go. Deja, you're so needy. But I loved your unboxing, Miss Deja. I loved it. Paulson's, yes. In September 22nd is the first day of fall. Ooh, that's late. Is that late? That's so late. It's like already October by that time. And when it's October, then it's already Christmas. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop them in August or something, which is like tomorrow, but whatever. See, these are the questions I need answers. It's about a college and death. Ooh. Oh. Hmm. That sounds like some Pretty Little Liars-ish. Desperate Measures by Katie Robert. Robert or Roberts? Robert. My God, our seasons are just, I swear they're off. I swear they're off. Yeah, end of August, I think will be good, so that way you can like ease into September with some good stuff, right? I think that'll be good. It'll be really good. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I'm really excited to keep reading Desperate Measures. Like, I'm trying to read though at the pace of the group. Well, it doesn't seem like anybody wants to talk to me, Steph, in the group. Deja, I'm surprised you aren't reading it. Joe Naughty behind. And got it. That's what I like to see. That's a commitment I like right there. Because I need somebody to talk about. Except for I have been talking to Nicole, Deja. How does that make you feel? Been talking to Nicole about it. So that's been great. Ooh, Jess is coming on in. Jess is coming on in. Y'all ready for Jess? Cause Jess be reading some shit too, y'all. She be coming in with the Rex. So y'all ready? I hope she brought pizza for everybody.
Yeah, not happening.
You
Hello.
gonna bring pizza for everybody?
No, I truthfully, oh gosh. I thought my husband and I were like, oh, we'll get 8 inches. They'll be fine. These are tiny. So damn tiny. Thankfully, I got one separate for the kids, so I didn't have to share mine. But
Smart.
yes.
So smart.
However, I don't have wine because I don't drink, but oh, damn. I got Capri Sun.
Ooh, I do love me some Capri Sun though. I do love me some Capri Sun.
They're thankfully cold. But
And so, whatever, Deja, go away.
I'm like all over the place here.
No, it's all good. We were just talking about fall scents, and I was trying to figure out when I wanted to drop fall scents. Because
Nice.
fall basically starts in the middle of winter, in my opinion. And,
No. No.
and
Fall starts at the end of August. Thank you.
yeah, but they're telling me the first day of fall is September 22nd.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, fall basically starts in the middle of winter.
Okay, damn. I had your page up so I can actually see us. That's the only good thing about you actually doing it on here. I can deal with it
Yeah,
better.
I get that. Do you have like a live stream set up? I know Steph has a live stream set up, and I've been
I
trying to figure
have
out.
done, the only live streams I've done are ones that you've actually seen.
Okay.
Damn, I need to mute this. There. Yeah, no, I have, that random one that you saw me in is the only one that I've
Mhm,
really done last. I want to set up
mhm.
another one. And I have all these grand ideas. The issue is that my husband and I don't want our kids to be filmed with their faces or anything. And my son has a tendency of running in and
Okay.
whatever I'm filming just popping in. So I have to delete the footage or minus him out somehow. So it sucks.
Yeah,
But
I get
um,
that.
yeah, so I need to manage that. It's like for right now, I'm hiding in my spare bedroom. So I don't have to deal with the kids.
Nice. Nice. So
Oops.
Eric just locked me into my office because he doesn't want to deal with me. He's like, I don't want to do that.
Well,
I'm like rude.
yeah,
So
but at
rude.
least does he get you food at all for these and such, or no?
Sometimes it depends on his mood. It depends
Mm.
on his mood, but maybe we'll see. I know he's trying to get me drunk, so I forgot to bring in water. So I don't think he'll even bring me water. He'll probably bring me another glass of margarita, and then I'll be on the floor. And then I'll be like,
Aw.
and I'll be like, this is your fault. And then I'll be
Oh.
like, take me to McDonald's. So they're like, it's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna be like, you got me this drunk. And so, no, we did not talk about Acotar. We weren't, we were just talking about the fact that I've read it so many times. Have you read Acotar, Jess?
Mm-mm.
See? See? Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
No, I used to be a big fantasy reader when I started to actually get into uh, basically books itself, because I wasn't a reader or what I'd consider a reader until I got out of high school, like the
Mhm.
beginning of college. And then I read the book that will not be named series, and that's how I got into it all. And then I didn't really like, or I looked down on romance like everybody else until I kind of fell into it. I didn't even, I mean,
Yeah,
now if
me too.
I the book first romance that I read, the only reason I liked it was because it was all set up in like it was written at a time when we didn't actually have emails and stuff, or we
Mhm.
had email, but we didn't have text messages type of thing.
Right.
So it was all the letters back and forth, and that's the only reason I liked it. So, but I got into it after a while, and then now I'm like, I need a romance, or I can't have anything else.
Girl, I always find that just, like, so funny because I was the exact same way, like, I fell into romance, like, I didn't even I never read it, like, I never did this, I never did that, but then it was just, like, I started reading romance, and then I was like, "Oh, let me devour, like, all of the romance," but I still throw in a fantasy here and there every now and again and stuff like that, but, like, I just feel like now I just bother Steph or I bother you, and then I'm just like, "Okay, what do I add to my Goodreads?" And then y'all yell at me because my currently reading list is too long. And
Oh, I don't. I'm not one of them, because
yes.
I was on top of my whole damn Goodreads stuff until 2017. But in 2017, as a military wife, I moved two times state to state moves. It was 2 6 months moves, so every
Mhm.
6 months we moved, and I kept reading, but I didn't update anything, so I'm
Right.
behind so much. I finished my 2017 stuff, and now I'm into 2018. But then I'm not sure if you've seen, it's a random video that I just did that I lost 200
Yes,
book
I
reviews.
remember, I think we talked about it for a little bit, and you
Yeah,
lost them.
so that what you see on my currently reading are those books, but then it's more from what I'm reading now. And
Right.
I sort of have ways to talk about them and review them still, so I'm gonna do that, but it's just I
It's
sucked. So
hard. It's hard.
yeah.
Steph, you better get out of here. No one likes your romance, Steph. Nobody likes it. Mm,
Yes, military does
mm,
that stuff. You're right. Yeah, no. So I moved from when I first got married to my husband, we were living in North Carolina, and we lived there. He was stationed in Virginia, but we were on like the Virginia North Carolina border. So he
mhm,
was working in Virginia, and he found our first house in a small town in North Carolina, Elizabeth City. And we lived there for 7 years. And then he was like, I can't do this commute anymore. I want out. So when he had to reenlist, he, instead of going to another
right.
Virginia place, we went to Staten Island, New York for 4 years. And then in 2017, our 4 years were up, and then we
Ooh.
did Virginia, Florida, and then we moved to Maryland in like a year span. Yeah.
Oof. I can't. Like, I can't. Like, you guys know, we just bought a house, and I hate moving. I'm already dreading moving. I just, like, look around my apartment, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, just burn it down. Burn it all down."
Yeah, we are actually, I'm not sure where we're moving next year or if we're going to extend in this region for another year or so, but he's at his retirement 20 years next year. So we're kind of like at a standstill of where the hell are we going from
Mhm.
here?
Right. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is crazy how this one people look down on romance and started watching booktubers.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time though, and
For sure.
I think now that I've learned more about romance, I think it's because there's so many, like, indie authors and small published authors, they don't get the hype and the love and the attention that, like,
Mhm.
a lot of the big books, especially the fantasy books, all of them
Oh, yeah.
get. And so a lot of people, like, truly don't know until someone makes you read something, I feel like, with romance,
Well, that and
or
it's also, like, the stigma of you don't wanna get looked down under or on and such,
Mhm.
so I mean, that's how it was at first, and now I just don't give a damn. So it's just, and also the good thing is that I can have my Kindle out and have my children beside me and them not asking me what I'm reading, and it could be
Right.
something that they should not be reading or looking at all
Right,
anyway,
at all.
so it doesn't matter.
And, like, it's crazy. It is crazy. I mean, I never like, I remember definitely never being one to look down on someone reading romance. I was just like, "It's not for me."
Mhm.
I was like, I wanted sword fights and fighting and all this, all
Alright,
this
do
type of things.
you oh, I
And
think it was a last time. Okay, let's see if I can find it. There was, if you really want the high fantasy, I think it was when you were talking to Princess. You guys got into this conversation about you wanting fantasy and stuff. Now, Princess would not, she'd be clutching her pearls. She does not want to read this novel. Um, but where is, okay, I have to, yeah, another good thing about being on my computer is I can actually search stuff because I don't know. I've read tons of books, but I can see the covers in my head, but I can't remember the names for the
I get
shit.
that. I get that. They always judge me to be like, "India, what did you finish today?" And I'm like, "I'll let you know. Hold on.
Well,
Let me get
that
past
I can do it a little quicker than that, but, no.
it." But you're like, "I will let you know. I will get back to you."
Yep.
And,
So, what have you finished or read recently while I'm looking?
let's see. I haven't finished anything since last week.
That's fine.
But I
I didn't
finished
really read I didn't read or not read, I didn't watch completely that video. What was it that you
no, it's fine.
what was your favorite? Sorry.
Oh, Steph, what did I read last week? I read The Air He Breathes by Brittany C. Cherry. I listened to that one on audio, and then I was still reading Sin and Ink, and I thought I was gonna finish it, and then I didn't finish it. And then I finished Hero. Duh, I don't know why I keep forgetting that. My firefighter romance. Finished Hero. And then I've started Desperate Measures and Acotar this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying Desperate Measures a lot.
But the Agatar's a reread for you, right?
Acotar is a reread for me.
Have you finished the series or no?
I have finished the series. I figured I could host a read along for Acotar because I've read
Yeah.
it. And so while I was doing that one, I could also host Desperate Measures at the same time because I haven't read that one. So I was like, okay, I've read one, haven't read the other, so I
There
can
you
do
go.
this. If it was two books I haven't read, I can't. I can't. I am challenged.
It's okay.
So challenged.
So, have you started on your
Okay.
Woodwick candles yet?
And so that's what I start. No, I haven't yet. I still haven't because I've been like trying to restock some favorites and then also put in some new ones every now and again. And they've been just sitting there staring at me one part of the room, and Eric's like, "When are you gonna do this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't have time. I don't know." Like, I really want to because I'm just like, I want to play, especially
Yeah.
with these like really pretty jars. Like, and like I want to play with them,
Yeah.
and but it won't let me. Time won't let me be great. Time won't let me be great. I need to wait for 4W though. What's that? I need to wait for 4W though. It's a reread for me. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so I really want to play with wooden wicks. It's just like a lot of people say though they're finicky with how they burn and stuff. So And so that always scares me because I never want someone to get a candle and then be like, "It's not burning well."
Mm.
And so just because of, like, inconsistent wicks and things like that. And so
Yeah.
that's one thing that just, like, scares me with them. But there's such a mood, like, just to have, like, the wooden wick and all the crackling.
Yeah, it's the crackling I do like. I haven't had one in a
Right,
while, though.
right. You had to wait for 4 weeks. Oh, yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about that. We were talking about the 4 weeks, and you were waiting to get your book. Um, your friends. I remember that. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I'm getting there. I'm here. 'Cause we were talking about that. And
Oh
romance is
gosh.
definitely misunderstood, and I don't think I realized how many facets there were to romance.
Mm,
Like, it is such a giant, giant genre that just has so many parts. Like there's a category of romance for everyone, for
yes,
literally everybody.
for sure.
And I don't think just like a lot of people know
There
that
is.
um and stuff. I don't think a lot of people know that.
Mhm.
That there is just so many aspects to romance and that you can if you want fantasy, you can get fantasy. If you want light and fluffy, you can get light and fluffy. If you want dark and twisty, you can get it. If you want something a little scary, you can definitely get it. It's all there. You
Yes,
want Disney retellings, you can have Disney retellings.
I completely agree.
Um,
Okay, so it is the Academy series by Maxine Mansfield. Let's see if I can pull it up on my phone so I can show you.
were you talking about that in your live today, Steph? Oh, you're driving. Don't text and drive.
Well, the Academy series is an old series, but a lot of people don't actually know of it. And it is. I mean, I read this in a. I haven't read all of them, and I want to reread some. But it is a series that I found out in 2014, and they are raunchy, but they are so funny because they have all walks of life within this um in this like schooling world. It's not Harry Potter style, but it is definitely an erotic version of a wizarding type of school, but it deals with a bunch of different beings. And then they have these little extras that just put a like a rom-com type of twist on it, even though it's a fantasy setup.
And so you said the Academy series by who? Maxine what?
Maxine Mansfield, but I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up on my oh series.
Maxine Mansfield. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay. Touched by Magic is the first one.
Yeah,
The
I've
Academy
read
number one.
Tamed by
That
Fire. That one
cover.
was hot.
That cover right there.
Yeah,
Did I show you guys this?
you can show yours. I can't show on them because it's
No, no.
yours.
First of all, don't judge about all the tabs I have.
Oh, I don't.
Um,
I have at least, I think, 10 or 15 up now. Whoever's knocking on my door better stop because I'm not allowing you in.
go away.
Uh-huh. My kids are trying to say,
Okay,
"Oh, I need
really?
you." Mhm.
Chrome tab. This one. Haha, you can be very specific. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that
Yes.
cover?
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
no,
it.
this whole series, they
Look
is
at it.
hot. Hot, hot, hot. I need to reread from book 1. Yes.
Ah!
But it's definitely if you like the fantasy world, yes, read this because you get all types of beings and you get it's one of those that you stick with the main couple, but you have side romances too. I don't remember how many point of views you read from though, but definitely recommended.
Nice. Nice. That cover has me laughing.
Oh yeah, no, let's see if I can reread for book 4. Who is I think I mentioned their character. Um oh no,
Awesome.
I
That is
didn't.
awesome for Harlequin. That's really cool for Harlequin. They have their books translated to Arabic.
Oh, nice.
That's really cool.
Oh, no, crap. That doesn't work.
StreamYard is so fancy. Y'all be so fancy, you know? I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't even realize it sometimes. And then you're like, oh, let me click some buttons and see what happens. But, you know, Instagram always has all these weird rules and stuff and who can share what and what can be posted through Instagram. Because it's like you can do StreamYard through Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, like all at the same time.
Are you only launching this
And
on YouTube right now?
yeah, I'm only on YouTube right now. And I'm just like, I don't know. Instagram just, especially because like, what is happening out there? I don't know. Especially since like Facebook doesn't Facebook own Instagram now or something like that.
Yes.
And so I'm like,
Yeah.
like if Facebook owns you, like why can't I stream through you as well from third parties? And
Yeah, I think they try to keep things separate still.
yeah, I do
About to
too.
bring in is a napkin. Oh well.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, no, it's kind of weird. I talked to my husband, and because he's pretty much the one that makes the money in our family, he's gonna pay me the service for StreamYard soon, or not pay me, but he's gonna buy me the service for StreamYard because I want to be able to, if I'm gonna do it, I want to launch it to wherever I can.
Everywhere. And
Yeah.
you're in so many places. Miss Carrie, do not judge me on my Goodreads friend requests. I forget they're there. And then I go back through like once a month, I feel like, and then I'm like, oh, I should add these. I should add these. So
It's okay.
don't judge me.
I don't know who. Oh, yeah. I was watching Stephanie's, and she's like how she's all nitpicky about it and such about
She's
who
so
she
picky.
friends. I agree to whoever until they cut me off. So
See, I'm nitpicky, kind of like I have like the question up, and it's like, where did you find me, and what color are my bookshelves?
well, I have one question about where you found me, but I mean, I still, even if you don't answer it, I still approve you usually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
So,
I've still like approved people, especially like people I definitely know their like handles from other places when
mhm.
it's not their names, and I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, like.
Well, I like comparing, to tell you the truth. I approve and I like comparing to see what we like compared to somebody else. There's not a lot that actually have read the same amount, but there's one girl that I just approved that I think I have about 1,200 books reviewed on there or mentioned somehow in there. She had like about 3,600, and it's like most of our stuff equal up. So that was cool.
Bruh, you are such a powerhouse with finishing books. It's amazing. At first I was on a roll with finishing books. I was ahead of my Goodreads whatever goal. Of course, my Goodreads goal is 48 books, but
It's okay.
and now I'm pretty sure Goodreads is like, bitch, you fell behind. They're like, you fell behind. You stopped reading. Oh, it says I'm still 3 books ahead of schedule.
Yay!
Of
No,
my 48 books.
I always set mine to.
So,
I always set my Goodreads goal to 200 books, and I've only made it 2 years, and I've been on Goodreads since 2011. And those 2 times that I've set it to that and made it, it was when I was, it was through my first pregnancy, and I just didn't do reviewing. I just kept marking it. And then the second time was, I don't remember the second time. I'd have to look through that. But yeah, it was 2 random years that I didn't do much. So, but yeah.
Steph, are you laughing at me? See, y'all made me feel self-conscious about
It's
my
okay. You're doing, at least you're marking it. Like I said, mine's completely off because I have 200 currently reading. So
Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Leah's got my back here. Leah's got my back here. And
which one's
the
Lee? Introverted book girl?
introverted black, yeah.
Okay, black girl. Sorry,
Introverted black girl.
introverted. Yeah.
She's got my back.
Cool.
She's got my back. Thank you. Thank you. See, y'all made me feel self-conscious about my friend requests over here. It made me feel some of these have been holding for
Oh,
9 months, guys.
Steph, that's just not right.
She's so mean to me. She is a bully. She be bullying me, man. She be bullying me, and I don't even know why, but I keep coming back for more. That's why she lives in my basement.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's why she lives in my basement. It's fine.
Okay, one thing I've been saying I was going to actually do a video for, but I didn't, so I'm gonna just do it here. Um,
What?
I know you're probably not familiar with Smashwords,
No.
but Smashwords.com is a website that mostly deals with indie books, and
Okay.
I've gone on there for quite a few years now, but I don't go there every week or every day. They have a
Mhm.
lot of free books, but I forgot that July they always do a free like Christmas in July thing, and their sale ends on July 31st. So
On Smashwords. Sorry.
yeah, Smashwords. What do you think? Oh gosh.
Sorry, this means Jen was in our last little group
Talk.
live.
Mm-hmm.
I know if you haven't had the chance to go through our last group live, it was on my channel last time. So if
Mm-hmm.
you just skip to the 2 hour mark, guys, just skip to the 2 hour mark, it gets real ridiculous at the 2 hour mark. It all just starts going downhill.
Oh lordy.
Oh, that shit was wild. You know what? Let me stop. Let me stop putting my girl on blast like that. Let me stop putting my girl on blast like that. Jada's in the basement, and you didn't. I have not released her yet. By the way, okay. I feel like my dog just shit in the house.
Oh. Well, at least Eric's there with
Yo,
them.
thank the fucking Lord. Thank the fucking Lord. She's
Are
had
they
an upset
issues?
stomach.
Oh.
She's had an upset stomach, so she just keeps shitting in the house. Like you walk her, like I'm pretty sure we've walked her like every 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, poor baby.
And then she like won't tell anybody. She needs to go outside, and then it's just like boom.
Mm.
So luckily I have one of those like wet vacuums or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, so it's like not seeping into the carpet.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh my god. But at least that's his problem right now. He's gonna be like, your dog shit in the house again.
So it was from what I got from your videos is that Penny was just because a friend had to give her up, or did you want
Yes,
her? Or yeah, okay.
yes. Someone had to give her up at the hospital. There was like this board, and it was like, guess whose pet is who? And at the very corner, it was like, Penny needs a new home. Blah 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 blah. I can't keep her, and so yeah, and so we had to. Well, we didn't have to. I sent a picture to Eric, and Eric was like, "Well, did you get her?" And I was like, "No, I didn't get her. We don't need another dog right now. We already have Barrett, and we live in an apartment." And he's like, "Well, you should have given her." That's what my friend said, to get her some chicken and rice. And Steph, I don't cook for myself, and yet y'all just keep wanting me to cook for my dog. Like, so that's what my friend said too. And so I might finally have to do that tonight. I just kept hoping it would end, and it's never ended. But yeah, so Eric made me get the dog, and now we have Penny and Barrett.
Mm. So technically, it's
And yep,
his choice, not yours.
exactly. I was like, this is your dog. Your dog. You see this big Barrett, this big baby boy of mine? He's mine.
Did you
Big
have
baby
him
boy.
when he was a puppy, or no?
Yes, we got him at 8 weeks,
Oh.
and so we've had him the entire time. I think she's only, um, yeah, oh my goodness. You know what? Fine, I'll text him. Hold on, let me text Eric. Um, but yeah, but I think Penny is only about 2. I think she's turning 2, and so chicken and rice, and by the internet, I mean live streaming. and my work wife, Anna. My work wife, Anna, because she used to work in a vet's office,
Mm.
and so she was like, "Chicken and rice." I was like, "Anna, first of all, you know I don't cook. You know I haven't cooked in a long time." And so she was like, "Well, did you give it to her?" I was like, "Anna, I didn't even make myself breakfast this morning.
Ah,
Like, I just went without and said I will eat dinner later
yeah,
because
that
I'm
happens.
lazy." Like, like, oh, I ought to make her some chicken and rice. But the thing is, you got to make chicken and rice for both of them.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just make chicken and rice for Penny and not make chicken and rice for Barrett. Barrett would be like, "What is this? He already wants me to get rid of her." Like, he's not loving not being this only child life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, my Doberman and my pug before I had children, they
no.
used to fight because we had her first, so he was used to the small dogs. He got scared of big dogs because he wasn't used to them, but he was huge.
Hmm.
So I would be on the couch and then they would fight and growl on top of me like, "No, I'm on mommy's lap right now."
Exactly. Eric said, "Chicken and rice, what? For her liquid poop for her entire life? Or no marshmallows?" I gave her a marshmallow the other day, and that is why we're at where we're at. So he's not
Oh.
happy about that. And so that is why we're at where we're at. But like Barrett had a marshmallow too, and
Is she just like a
she's
mutt
got a
or
sensitive stomach.
because
Yes. Yes.
I mean uh, my dogs were purebreds, but I mean pugs, they were sensitive about everything. So it's just yeah.
You bought your bird a wife and he keeps trying to kill her. Oh no. Oh no.
I had
My
birds at one point and I did the stupid mistake about putting them in one cage and then that made it so they hated me completely after that.
like I'm pretty my mom keeps calling Penny a murderer. She's like, "Is the murderer having a good
Oh
day?" I'm like, "Why
jeez.
you keep calling Pin a murderer?" She's like, "She's gonna kill Barrett. I can just see it. I can just tell. She's gonna kill him so she can be the only child and get all the love and all this stuff, especially because she's so sassy, like, and Barrett is my sweet summer child
Mhm.
who is just a little dumb, but he's such a sweetheart, and she be tricking Barrett, and then, Barrett be over on one side of the bed minding his own business, and then Penny would be on the other side, and then all of a sudden she'll just get up, walk over, and be like,
Oh
"Did
my.
you just slap me?" She just like smack, and Barrett's like, "Oh."
Jeez.
I'm like, "Oh God." So yeah, yeah. So she might kill him,
Oh,
and
poor
and
things.
and my mom was like, and I'm gonna be like, "I knew it was gonna happen. I told her it was gonna happen." She was like, "You're gonna be on the TV talking about she was such a sweet girl. I never saw it coming." Some Dateline shit. What you been reading, Jess? Everything, all
Oh
the things.
gosh. I have to pull it up like you. Um,
See, see.
well, see, I like I just said a while ago, I remember pictures. I don't remember actually names. I'm in the middle actually of the
And so, but I know
Switch
you've been
with
reading all the
Bethel.
things all the time.
Um, yeah, I've been in the middle of
Of the what trilogy?
Switch.
Say it again.
Well, the Switch from Bethel or whatever her name is, the British
Okay.
one where you can get it free off of NetGalley, the audiobook. I'm sort of in the middle of that. When we
Ooh.
were packing for the camping trip, I listened to it a lot, and then since we got back, I haven't touched it at all. I just finished. I got a lot of freebies off of Smashwords, so that's why I don't have. Oh, I just finished Menage, kind of. It was it's one I got off of Smashwords a while ago. It's an indie book. Um, it's called The Fractured Lives novel by Jenna Castell. I can't pull up a cover, damn it. Anyways, basically it's a fantasy read, but she's a half breed that is part fox shifter, part Japanese fox demon. And then the dude basically is a warlock, but why they say it's a menage is because a fae queen went evil on him and basically made it so he's split into two people. So
Huh.
it's very odd in its setup, but
So
it's
it's like a 1.5 person. Like,
technically it's like three people because when she falls asleep, she meets him as himself as a whole person, and when he's
okay.
split into two people, supposedly he has completely different personalities in each version of himself. So it's very odd in its setup.
Interesting. I just
But
pulled up smashwords.com. And so it's like you just like create an account and then you buy cheap books.
yeah, they have cheap books and they have free
I like
books,
it.
and it's all
I
by
like
indie
it.
people. So
There
indie
it
pubs.
is.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. If you're looking for some indie pubs, I just pulled it up, and so that's what I was looking at. That was my concentration phase, guys. If
No
you like it,
problem.
it's my concentration phase. Just kidding.
What are they talking about? Steph? Who are you
Steph
talking
wants to
to?
know how you like it. Oh, I'm not
Ooh,
reading anything. So how are you
because it says
liking
I
it?
have it slated for this week. Oh, the Beth O'Leary one. Um, it's I like the narrators. I like how you can actually tell the because it's dual perspective from the grandmother's perspective and then also the granddaughter's perspective, and it's dealing with grief. I did not know that going in, but it's dealing around a grief situation. And I'm only into like chapter 6 so far, so it's not far in. But I like how the narrators is one, the grandmother actually has an older woman's voice, and then the granddaughter has a 30-ish year old's voice. So that is helpful. So I mean, it could be worse. It's women's fiction, and
Mm-hmm.
the last women's fiction one I read was The Real Men Can Knit, and I DNF'd it. So
Mm,
I'm hoping this will be
this
better.
is better.
Yeah.
Y'all, Jess reads a lot. Like, you gotta follow her on all the things. And you also do, like, hey, what else, like, do you do? Like, I feel like you do a lot in, like, media. Your blog is always going on.
Well,
And
I've had my blog. Oh, I've been a official reader since 2003, and then I started reviewing books in 2007, and then I started a business that didn't really go anywhere, and then I turned that into my blog. So
hmm
that's why my blog is so long. It's from me to
hmm
video photography and book reviews.
hmm
Basically, minus the book reviews, that was my business before, and then I just threw the book reviews on. And I've had that since 2008, and I kind of that's how I grew into getting authors to have me review their books and stuff. Like I said, I've been at it since
hmm
2008.
Yeah.
Since 2016, I mean, since I've been married, I've had jobs, but since I've had
hmm
my second child, I've been a stay-at-home mom,
I love it.
and that he came around in 2013. So I've been a stay-at-home mom since then, and then we've done multiple moves within that time.
hmm
So it kind of was never really like, okay, why get a job if I'm going to be moving all the time? So
Right.
I yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Right.
been
Exactly.
since
That's hard to keep stable.
2016. I made one of the authors that I had actually done a book review for liked how I was promoting them through my blog, and she asked, "Well, can't you be my virtual assistant because I need she's actually wasn't an indie publisher. She was actually published from a publishing house, a smaller one, but they were not helping her at all
hmm
publish her. She had a 4-book
mm
series, and they helped her promote the first book, but they really slacked on the last 3. So
Got it.
she's like, well, can you be my virtual assistant? So I created From Just to You services as kind of
hmm
like a second business. But
Yeah.
the issue that my husband has with it is that my fees are not that much, so I spend spam myself out for a lot, but not for a lot of money. So I'm trying
Right.
to be better about it and
Mhm.
ask for more, but also authors don't get paid that much. So it's kind of,
Right.
eh.
I get it. I
So
get
yeah,
it.
I want more money, but I can't make it. So we're doing what I can just to get little extra stuff. But so yeah, if you want assistance, I do have openings, but whatever.
I
Yeah.
haven't read the Black Dagger series.
Ugh. I haven't read them all. I've read like 3 of their books. No, I've read 2. Um, no, I've read 3. I'm sorry. I've read the first one. The first one's good. My favorite is Rage. And then I've read the one after Rages, which is, oh gosh, the one with Bella. I forget who the dude is. But yeah, I didn't like them because it gets more into the evil guy's perspective. And I had enough of their crap.
The first 6 out of 7 books, but it's a particular taste. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't know much about it, guys.
The problem is, what I have it is that they merge, it's too much multi perspectives. For
Okay.
romances and such, I like to have it be about the main. I don't mind reading about other people, but I'd like to have it circle around to the main couple. There's too much other plots from the other perspectives that is just too much for me.
It's already in my want to read, so either you or Steph were talking about it.
There's a lot of people then talking about it. I know that I have it rated. Excuse me. Let's see. Go here. For
Let's see.
Black.
Nicole loved it. Steph kind of liked it. She was like, it's all right. Other people DNF'd it. See, ugh, y'all all over the place. That's not helpful.
Yeah, well,
That's not good.
everybody's all over the place because it's very popular.
And so, like,
All right,
y'all are not helpful.
dagger.
Y'all got to be better. Got to be better. Y'all help me out.
Oh yeah. Okay,
I'm
so I've read.
terrible at knowing when books come out. People are always like, "What are your most anticipated reads?" I'm like,
Oh yeah, no.
I don't know. I just there's a book. It sounds good. I pick it up, and
Well, it's like I want to do
then
book haul once, but my problem is then people will actually say, "Okay, did you read the book?" And I'm gonna say no because I still
nope.
have
People don't
NetGalley.
ask that question.
Well,
Mm-mm,
okay, good, because I have NetGalley
mm-mm.
books because I'm one of the first people that actually joined NetGalley, so I've been around a while on there. So I'm in like the triple digits for requested books that I have access to. So,
Nice,
I
nice.
mean, I've reviewed triple digits for them, so that's why I'm like at the
Still get them
50-ish
right.
percent mark for them. But yeah,
Like I
no,
never know what's coming out.
I don't have. I probably have it listed. Oh no, that's why. Okay. Black Dagger Brotherhood series I read it when I was pregnant, so I don't actually have official reviews for them for the first one, so I don't know my rating for the first one. For the second one and the third one, the second one has Rage in it, who's my favorite, so that's why I gave it 5 stars. The third one, which everybody seems to love the couple in it, I
Mm-hmm.
only gave 2 stars.
Interesting.
Yeah,
What
I
other
did one.
See, what other paranormal romances do you like? I liked Immortals After Dark more.
Yeah, Immortals After
What
Dark.
else do I need to add to my Goodreads, guys?
Oh gosh, no. You're, that list that I gave you is still not complete, but
Nick
that
Alley
list
keeps saying no to you. Just keep trying.
let's see, Immortals After Dark. Do
Keep
I
trying.
have
And then
one?
what you gotta do with Neck Alley is like don't try and pick the
No,
most popular books.
truthfully, it's about
Like don't
reviewing
try and
them.
pick the most popular books.
I mean, I know people. Okay,
And
this
you
is
gotta review them.
yeah. Well, this is my soapbox, and people
That doesn't
really hate
matter.
it, but it's just like, okay. So I've been around for a while for reviewing, at least, and for authors. There are some that actually hate negative reviews, and I can understand that. And I agree that if you're going to give them a negative review, do not tag them on anything. But
True.
negative reviews and positive reviews are for authors as much as they are for reviewers. I get that it helps the reviewers to get to them, but for BookBub, which is another service where you and me can go and check to see if there's any discounts. That is a service that authors really need to use to get their, for especially for indie publishing and also regular publishing. That's how they can get their book out there more widely. They need to have 50 reviews, whether good or bad, on Amazon before they can be part of the BookBub service. So they need to have the reviews, no matter how good or bad the reviews are, to get out there. So reviews are for all, is my point of view. And that is why, I mean, you need to, for reviewing, for you to get the requests, even though I know authors can overload people with requests, if you want the requests, you need to be able to review your books more than just Goodreads. So if you have a blog or a YouTube account or even Instagram, mark that as one. Also, Goodreads. Also, Amazon is, everybody hates Amazon, everybody loves Amazon. Amazon's an important place to mark your reviews.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
You might hate it, but you need to.
All truth.
What other genre do you like? Immortals After Dark. Oh gosh. Though you can't go to my website, if you want to go to my website, I have lists for all that there. I've read over 1,000 books, and I know Stephanie definitely has, but I'm very big on lists, but I've only, because of my whole review meltdown, and also because it seemed that everything happened to me at once last year. The reviews thing happened earlier this year, but last year in 2018, I was all into trying to redo my website because there's new codes for websites and blogs. So like your privacy information, you're at least informing other people that you're not taking their stuff. So you have to make sure you have all this stuff on your pages to be good. So because I've had my blog since 2008, I'm going through about 200 pages worth of information that I need to update page by page. And no, I'm not even 200. How many pages do I have? I can check that out right now. I have, where am I? Oh, that's because I was searching.
I generally don't remember the last time I updated my blog.
No, I don't have 200. I have 2,173 pages I have to edit. So,
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Ew.
Yeah. Well, because I do a lot.
I don't remember the last time I updated my blog, which is terrible, and I don't even know, like, sometimes why I don't update my blog anymore, because I've had my blog for a long time as well, because I used to do reviews all the time, at least, like, a new book review, like, every Sunday, and then I just, like, I fell off in college, and then it was hard for me to get back into it, and then, like, now I feel like I just, like, pop in every now and again, so there's, like, a new post, but it's so odd, I feel like, to not be updating my blog when I know I'm putting content out on YouTube when it's like when I could easily just embed like.
Well, I do both, and the reason is because I'm on the SEO for my blog is actually better than it is on YouTube. So I connect everything to it. Plus, I've already connected Google searches and all this stuff, and I do that for our clients as well. But and definitely linking in your YouTube videos helps out as well too.
Right.
So, or the hashtags, I mean. So it's like I did all of that prior to COVID. I went through, I have one of my vlogs that I haven't posted yet has me talking about how I finished doing all that. So that will be happening at some point. But so yeah, I did that on my YouTube. Thank God that was done. And then I have blogs as well. So where do you go for blogs? I have my business through WordPress.
What is Loose Diary?
Hmm?
Yeah, my blog's on WordPress.
I heard you say
pageturner.com. No, I was asking what in the world is Bloop Diary? Like, what is that?
Bloop Diary? Oh, yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I have heard of LiveJournal, but not Bloop Diary.
Yeah, my blog is through WordPress, and then I just bought the
A business
Life
one?
is a page turner.
Oh, yeah.
No, I just bought lifeisapageturner.com through it.
Mhm.
So that way it was easier instead of being like, WordPress.com slash blah, blah, blah,
Well,
blah, blah.
also, do you have you already linked your Facebook page to your, Etsy shop?
I feel like I was trying to,
Mine,
and it kept being weird.
yeah, I personally haven't been able because I have a very, very tiny, um, shirt shop. It's
Mhm,
not that great. I mean, I've made a few designs and put it on there, and I've tried to link it up to my Facebook page, and it's because my name is I've linked the From Just to You services and the From Me to You together, it's
mhm.
giving me issues, but the you should have no issues with that. But for what I
Yeah.
found out in setting that up is that they actually like to have you have whatever your email is, it matching up to whatever your website is.
Yes, and so I finally made my Etsy shop pageturningproducts.com. I was finally able to just make it pageturningproducts.com, if
Nice.
anybody's wondering. And so now it's just, it's page turning products everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, email, website, page turning products. And because I was like, that is just, it's so much
Mhm.
more simplified for people to search. But like when I started making candles, I never thought it was ever gonna be like a thing, you
Yeah.
know? And so
Well,
I was like, I
everything
like doing it.
yeah, it's like, well, that's why it within the past month or 2, especially with COVID, my client list has gone down. So it's like
Mhm.
I only have 2 sort of clients right now. And if you really excuse me, I'm eating. If you're really interested, it's like you can go. I now finally have a listing of who is my current clients and who are my previous clients. So on my
Nice,
website, so that you can check out if you want.
nice.
But the so
Dude,
yeah,
link your website in the chat so people can go check it out. Like,
well, I don't think I'm able to. I'll do well. Yeah, that's an issue. It's like something with you guys, with YouTube. It's like you need to approve it and such. I think we've
nice.
had this conversation before, or one of you. Oh no, I had it with Nicole. Yeah, I tried to show her my lists, and they didn't like YouTube didn't like my lists. But
Rude.
yes, but yeah. So no, the anyways,
Hey,
so my current
Nicole.
list is down, but that gives me more time to work on my own stuff. So I like that. But hey, darling, yeah, I don't know where I was going. Never mind.
I mean, but like it's so interesting. Like being in so many places, it can just be so time consuming,
Yeah.
and it's so challenging. And I think that's where like my blog kind of fell off is because
Mhm.
like people have been on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So like my YouTube was soaring while I mean I never was very good at promoting my blog because I definitely started blogging when blogging wasn't
Mhm.
cool
Oh,
at the
me
time.
too.
So I never got
Mhm.
comfortable like promoting my
Yeah,
blog or
I hear you.
promoting website, especially something being about books. And so that was really hard for me. And I
That's
still like I feel like I have like a mental mind gap about it to continue, even though I'm always like, God, I really need to put more content up there, more
well,
start
that's
because
why I
people are gonna go
hard
to a
time.
website.
Yeah, well, that's why I have a hard time to dealing with. Well, it's like I've gotten over. I have a post recently that where I'm actually promoting. He's new. Ben reads books or something along those lines
Hmm.
because he's trying to promote
Yeah,
bloggers. His whole video is a love letter to bloggers. So I
yeah.
actually made a blog
Ben's
post about
awesome.
that, and so I marketed that out, and it's the reason in that post that I have, it's like I actually have more support over the years from authors, but my follower count, if you actually look at my pages on any of my socials, it is not because I have followers. It's because I've actually done work to build followers,
Consistency.
not
Yeah.
because, well, no, not consistency at
Right.
all. All of mine are because I know
But
the
work.
Facebook groups to go into to try to get followers
Yep.
and such. But it's not because I've
Get it.
paid for it, it's because I've worked through the background SEO groups to deal with it. Um,
Hmm.
it's not because people follow me because, "Oh god, I love your stuff." Some do, more recently, but it's because the previous ones that I got, they never really stuck around. So, or they didn't search me out, or it's like you, I didn't promote myself well in 2008 at all. I promoted
Mhm.
other people. So,
Mhm.
yeah, it's definitely a learning curve the past 3 years. I've tried to promote myself more. So, I don't know.
It's
It's
hard.
it
It's
is.
hard to promote yourself, especially like a community of like introverts or like even some of us who are like extroverted introverts. Sometimes it's still just hard to like promote yourself. 'Cause I definitely have an easier time of like promoting others and like sharing other people's stuff and like being excited for others. But like when it comes to myself, like it was so hard. Like so many of my coworkers were like, I didn't even know you made candles until I showed up like one day with candles and like one of my coworkers was just like, "Come in here and smell all these candles and buy these candles." And they were like, "India, why didn't you tell us?" I was like, "I don't know, guys."
I Does your area have, like, a farmer's market that you would feel comfortable going to at all to sell or
um,
anything?
we did often. I'm hoping I'll be able to do something in August with that. So I'm really excited towards the end of August. So that's going to be a huge um, thing, and hopefully I'll be able to make a whole bunch of candles for that, and I think that'll be fun. So, but that is where that is just it's been such a challenge, and I'm getting better at like being like, yeah, come look at my shit, come look at my stuff, like, come smell this stuff. And but
Yeah.
it's so hard. And then it's like it's the same thing with like YouTube and books, and you want to talk about like cross promoting from Twitter and
Mhm.
Instagram, especially when you're trying to grow and make plans, and you just never know what's going to happen. You never
Very
know.
true.
You never
I'm
know.
assuming you have your EIN and such, right? No?
Not yet.
Ah.
I'm working on it.
Thankfully, I got on
Eric's like, do it.
well, I got in at the time where when I started in 2008 for my blog, that's when I
Mm,
got my EIN because that was for my small business. The good
right.
thing I've learned about the EIN, though, is that once you have one, you don't have to use it unless you're actually doing it for other things, and if you decide on stopping your candle business, but then somehow changing the name and starting it up later, they won't care, you keep the thing, you just change the information.
Yeah.
That's
I
what I
keep
did for
meaning to
my
like
services.
I asked my mom 'cause my mom does quilts and stuff like that, and so she's on Etsy doing quilts, and she was like, "I just use my social for, like, sole proprietorship and all that kinda stuff,"
Mhm.
and so thinking about doing that, but I think isn't it, like, free to get an EIN?
It is.
And so I'm like, I never expected, like, my candle business to, like,
Be
take
a
off, so
business.
I feel like I am playing catch up
Mhm.
on like all of the things, and I'm like, oh wait, hold on, okay, you know what? Thank you guys, appreciate it, keep ordering, keep buying, but like now
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, hold on, okay, I actually got to learn like business now. Wait, wait,
That's how
wait.
it was in 2016 when I started the virtual assistants thing. Because it's like, I had 2 clients at the time, and I was doing good, and then tax season hit, and I'm like, "Oh, crap. I
Oh
didn't do
shit.
any of all this stuff." So it took, like,
Right.
2 months to get it down. It's like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
It is. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know what we're saying. I'm like, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna pick up a book. I just stop. I'm just like, and done. I'm gonna pick up a book now. Eric's like, no, India, you really need to finish that. And I'm like, nope, nope,
Are
nope.
you the type that works better under procrastination fever, or
Definitely,
I am too.
definitely. And so it's like, okay, okay, we got like a week. You ready? Okay,
Yeah.
we got 3 hours. You ready? Get it done.
Yes,
Get it like I was trying to figure out like right before this if I could even like stream like YouTube through my GoPro, and I was like, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out in the future. And I was like,
cool.
we'll figure it out later, because it just looks prettier. I
There you
don't know, but I need to try. I probably need to be as fancy as Steph and like get a whole live show set up.
Well, I did look into that. It's unless they changed it recently. Before it was about 250 for everything. And the reason that I want to buy the full setup is because it's 250 for a year for StreamYard at least. And
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it's $25 a month. So it's a $5
Mm,
discount. So yeah.
mm. Yeah, I just like I know like Steph now has like a webcam that she can move and things like that. Something
Mhm.
that's just like a little bit clearer and adds in all the things.
Yeah, the
But
lighting stuff I'm never gonna get good at until we finally settle down, but I'm probably not gonna be settling down for at least another 2 to 3 years, so
yeah.
because I don't know where we're gonna go, and then hubby keeps saying that he wants to our house, we're gonna be like you, build our house, and it's like, "Okay, sure." But
Sure.
it's the issue is that I remember what it was like when because we lived in North Carolina for 7 years, we did own a house, but I remember how he didn't really upkeep as much as we should have, so I'm like, "Okay, let's just have renters and have them do it for us."
Right. Mhm.
But
Yep.
whatever.
That's another thing I'm gonna miss about moving out the apartment is it's like, oh, now
Yeah.
you have to do the work. So I'm not gonna do it, Eric.
Mhm.
And so you gotta fix it. He's like, I'm handy.
Well,
And
that's
so
good.
he is
My
actually
husband is
handy.
he's an IT dude, so he's handy on computers, but
Mm.
that's about it.
I feel like Eric is actually handy, like
That's
changes my oil and all that kind of
mhm.
stuff. I'm like, I don't do any of that. I will stimulate the American economy and I will pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, that's me.
He's like, why pay somebody if you can do it yourself? I'm like, because I'm gonna break it.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna break it.
my stepdad is handy. He and my mom just redid their whole bathroom. Well, no, they bought a house about 2, 3 years ago, and now they're just finishing up redoing the rooms. Yes, Nicole, we know that it has a free option. That's what India's using right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the extra stuff. Or I don't like it. I want the extra stuff. Since I don't have it yet.
Because I don't have it. That's me. I don't know, but it sounds like it's gonna be great. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this lighting, my own lighting. And even though I like the blueness, but I don't like it on my computer.
Mm. Oh,
And
is that
so
for StreamYard that you're doing or your own computer stuff?
no, it's just I have the Hue light
Oh,
bulbs
cool.
in my office.
Mhm.
And so a lot of the times when I'm in here, I have it on this, which is like it's like a green, purple, and blue lighting.
Yeah.
And so because I like it, it looks pretty, makes me happy, but it doesn't transfer well on my
Mm.
computer like it does on my phone, stuff like that.
Well, the next video that I plan on actually uploading on YouTube whenever I finish editing it is going to be your unboxing for your candles. So,
Ooh,
yeah, I did film it. So,
yes. Yes. That makes me so happy. I love seeing them in people's videos and people's stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. Like I get so excited and like literally like one day I was just like, I'm just like crying. It's fine. I'm fine. Thank you guys so much. I'm crying. It's fine. And oh my goodness. Ooh, you know what, Jess? What is talk about random books? Would you say is the like steamiest thing you've read?
oh gosh, there's too
Like,
many.
oh my
Um,
God, okay.
on my list, and like I said,
Top
my
5,
lists
top 5,
are
top 5.
top 5. I don't have a top 5. That's why I do my damn lists.
Top 20.
Oh lordy. All right, let's do this because my lists are not they're not completed. So I'm gonna
Okay,
write in my little blog erotic because that's my catchword. Let me go
nice.
to my list of book reviews because I have, though I've lost my previous WordPress or Word document list of book reviews, I have a new one that I've been working on. Um, okay. So, like the last one that I just finished, the book, that was kind of steamy. The Magic Fractured or whatever you want to call it. That was kind of steamy. Or not kinda, it was steamy. It
What
was
was
an
it?
erotic
Sorry, I missed
read.
it.
It's the Magic Fractured one that had the dude that was kinda split up. So, yeah, that was a
Mhm.
steamy read. Um, where is my list? Everything's slow because 'cause I'm away from my internet, so I'm on Wi-Fi. Here? Is that it? Okay, so yes, this is it. By steam level.
Steam level.
Well, I'm not like Steph. I don't have fans or anything. I just do.
Girl,
I
none of us
have.
like
I
Jess.
consider is like smutty or erotic, and then I have steamy, which can be a mixture of just playing around to actual sex, and then I have no sex or fade to black zines or flat books.
Fade to Black by
Um,
Sawyer Bennett.
what? I'm not on the actual page. Somebody said that, or is just you?
Let's
Um,
see. Uncivilized by
okay.
Sawyer Bennett. Warning, this book is a wild, sexy beast of a read, 18 plus.
Okay, what I finished beforehand is Triple Play from Cassie Cole, and Cassie Cole I loved. Last year, my one of my 5-star reads from her was, oh gosh, I'm doing brain fart. Hang on, I'm on Goodreads. It'll pop up at some point. Full Contact. So Full Contact and Triple Play are 2 books that I would definitely recommend from her. They are both menage, polyamorous type of novels, but
You
Cassie
know, I
Cole is
secretly really love polyam for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I know I
it's
can't be in
fun.
a polyam relationship
Oh yeah.
because I'm not good at sharing.
Oh, me
Like,
too.
I'm not
Yeah.
good at it, but like
Yeah.
I love reading about it. And it's like
Same here.
when it's done well, the concept of polyam, you're just like, I love it.
Well,
But at the same time, I'm like,
reverse
I can't
harem
share.
is a term I don't really like, but that's what they've been mostly calling a lot of these menage polyamorous reads lately. And
Mhm.
that it, the thing that I don't always like about reverse harem reads is that they're more about just the sex, they're not really about the plot. Cassie
Mhm.
Cole, at least for the Triple Play novel and then Full Contact, they're both sports romances.
I was about to say this
Um,
is a sports romance. Let me
yes.
get in
This
this.
is a Triple Play is a professional baseball
And
romance.
it's on Kindle Unlimited. You holding
Yep.
out on the good
And
stuff.
then Full Contact is a new adult. They're in college and they deal with football. And that one was the first novel I read of hers, and I definitely recommend them both. I haven't read. There's a few of hers that I want to read, but some of the titles just seem strange to me. But yeah, she's one that is a definitely check out. I like those 2 of hers. Those are 5-star reads.
Hmm.
Um,
Alright.
because their
Kindle.
plots are good too. So okay. Cynthia Eden, I haven't read in a while, but she
Wait,
has
hold on, Jess. What was that? What was that first one you were talking about? The split personality. What was the title one more time?
hang on. It was I think it's Magic Fractured, but I have to just go to my homepage on my Goodreads. Hang on one second. Yeah, oh, sorry, I was wrong. It is Fractured Lives by Jenna Castile. It is now indie pubbed. It used to be through Allura Cave Publishing.
Dun, dun, dun. By by Jen by Jen.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the comments. Hang on one second.
Okay, good because I'm not. I'm not fine.
Yes, no, you have it right.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
There
Jenna
it is.
Castile.
So that's book number 2, 3,
That
8.
one I didn't read in order. It's book 3 in its series, but it was a standalone read. So I'm fine with that.
Okay.
If you're not, then you're just gonna have to deal.
Ma'am, don't yell at me.
No. I'm saying that to anybody who's listening, because there's some people that need to read in order. I'm not that type. So
She's yelling at everybody.
yeah.
I need to read in order.
You do?
Okay. It freaks me out.
What, you don't like to read
Freaks me out. So I'm
random?
like, y'all need to say it. Mm-mm. See? Okay. It's book 3 of 4.
It is a
Let's see.
standalone
Okay.
read.
Book 1 is
Basically what
Spells
it
at
is.
Midnight, though, if you were wondering.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming all of them are just as steamy because from what I got from book 3 that I read, is it's about they have this in a few different series, but it's about a paranormal matching romance agency.
Yeah,
So
it
that's to
is.
set them up.
Book one says Renee is a witch seeking love, but keeps coming up empty. Tired, pointless searches, she casts a spell to draw her soulmate. A creature born from lust, Zachary is a satyr. He lives for sex, literally. So when Renee drags him into the mortal world, all he wants is a night of kinky fun and games. He doesn't expect to find his destiny. Is there's a lust match or true love? It's 99 cents. Let me go ahead and buy that shit.
Okay, here is another one. Oh,
Thank you, Carrie. I need to read in order to.
the Fractured Lives one is free. That one I got
It
from
was.
Smashwords.
Oh, I gotta start going into Smashwords.
Well, like I
I have
said,
it
it
up
has
now.
that sale going on until July 31st. So if you want some of the free ones that are not normally free, if you want to at least browse through there. Oh, and I will say, if you are the type that doesn't like to see the very short, like 16-page reads of daddy erotica, make sure your filter is good because that is full of the bad kinks in there. um,
What was it? What's the title of that book? It is. What was I? Where'd it go? Guys, I was just reading it. Where the hell did it go? Spells at Midnight, the first one. It's that Jenna Castile book. Hold on, I'll type it. I'll type it.
yeah, Fractured Lives. Fractured
It's
Lives by Jenna Castile. It's only a few more up, unless they're not seeing
yeah,
our replies.
yeah. I was reading
Oh,
out
the Spells
loud
at
the
Midnight.
first
Yep.
one, which is, and then Fractured Lives is the third one.
All right.
I didn't
What
read the Fractured Lives.
I'm going to be putting in the comments is another one that one of the ones that I've been rereading lately. It is Hannah and the Hockey Gods. It is
Hmm?
another menage. Well, it's polyamorous, but this one is set during the Olympic Games. And it is definitely an hot, very hot plot. So yeah, she's a Olympic skater that wasn't supposed to be on the Olympic team and suddenly got on randomly, and the guys are on the Olympic hockey team. Very hot and steamy. 4.5 out of 5 stars is what my reread version was. Because I read it last year, but then it was one that I lost the thing for. So
It's on Kindle Unlimited, guys.
yeah,
If you don't
well,
know what Kindle Unlimited is, it's like $9.99 a month, and you get to read like 10 books for free. Or no, not you get to read 10 books. You can have 10 books at a time. And if they're on Kindle Unlimited, they're free. And so you can read however many you want, but you get to have like 10 minutes, 10 of them. And so I use that sometimes, but I'm gonna have to look at this Smashwords
well, I will
here.
say I personally I can't do Kindle Unlimited because
What?
I like
Oh,
to
you
have
like
the
to have
physical
them
book.
for later.
So I mean, I
Hmm.
don't not the physical book, but I mean, I like to have it an option. So
Right.
if they decide on taking it down, I can still go to it.
Yep.
And that
I get
if you
that.
buy it, you get that option. So
I get that. I get that. Hmm. I get that. If it's really cheap, because sometimes you'll see like Kindle Unlimited, and then you'll see like or buy. If it's like really cheap,
yes.
I'll just go ahead and buy it.
Oh yeah,
And
I scrouge. All right, let's see. I bought a few recent on. Let's see, what did I buy on Smashwords?
I don't know,
Okay.
guys. Like literally, you can go on Smashwords and filter in free, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Free,
it's free for what they do, and then they have
free.
their sale stuff. Smashwords.
Dude, that's so funny. I used to read Gemma Halliday all the time, Spying in High Heels. That is so funny. I used to read when I was younger. It was just like this cute, like little, I don't even know what to call her. She's like a PI or whatever. I used to read her all the time.
Okay.
What a world.
One of them that I got for free, which is on Smashwords, is 4 books, the box set of the Brides of Kincaid series. It's by Evangeline Anderson. I love her. Oh, you can't see it well. Let me see. Turn this down. That better? Nope. Gotta line it up, Jess.
Line it up. Gotta line it
There
up. There it is. Oh, I was just looking at that. Brides of the Kindred box set. Hope
Yeah.
you guys have another screen open. I better be good readings it. Good reads and
I will
good
say,
things.
be careful what you get off of Smashwords, because they might not have the Mobi edition. It might, which MOBI goes to the Kindle. Everything else you have to download on your computer. So some are just accessible only on the computer.
Oh, see, that's good to know. Coming in with the details. Buy with coupon.
Okay.
I don't have a Smashwords account.
Well, you're gonna have to get one.
It's like, you can't buy this, you dumb, stupid person, because you don't have a account. And I'm like,
Another one I got from that is by the same author is Planet X.
Planet X.
By Evangeline Anderson. That's free.
Dun, dun. I am over 18. Unlike some people. I don't even know if she's still in here.
Carrie, I had seen the series go out for a while, but I hadn't actually picked one up. So I need to, since I'm like, okay, it's free, sure. I
just made an account.
Yay!
Hi.
Now, in the top corner, underneath your profile name, if you're on the main screen, you'll see the filter. And click it. And then you can go to include erotica is the bottom one, or you can just keep it where it is.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta verify my account. So much. Just give me both. Just give me both.
All right, let's see. I also got this one for free. I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy it or not, but The Wolf King's Bride.
I have not read the new. I mean, it's not that new of Alyssa Cole, but I have not read the A I Love Me yet by Alyssa Cole. I don't know if Steph has yet.
No.
I don't know. I have not read it though. I do love me some Alyssa Cole, but I have not read it yet.
Alyssa Cole is the problem is that for me as a mood reader, if I have too many hyped ones, for some reason in the back of my head, I avoid them. It's very odd. I don't understand.
There's a lot going on. When it happens, there's like a lot going on, and a lot of people are talking about it. I think that's one reason why I haven't picked up Alyssa Cole in a while, is because she was hyped, and so because that book and some of her new ones were hyped, and I think that's the reason why I haven't read it in a while. Okay, are you trying to be friends with me on Goodreads? Didn't you just hear I've had some people in there for 9 months? See, y'all won't listen.
Another sports romance I got there was Play.
There's so much stuff on here. How did you even find out about this?
Because a blog tour. I'm not sure how long I've had this account, but sometimes authors put them through a coupon code on there because they can do it there and get away with it through the Amazon stuff, not knowing. So they send it so you can read the book through there for free. So yeah, I just got an account and stuff after that. But like I said, it's one of those that I forget about, and then I go back in, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So sometimes they use Smashwords, as you'll see, there's a lot of risque stuff in there, so it's not the best content, but they do have the clean romances, and they have everything on there. So yeah, I don't mind that content, but there's people who like, just run away.
Oh, I'm ready. Be ready. Wait, I was just looking at something.
I also got one for free yesterday from
Liz Fielding. Let's see what we got going on here.
I know that I'm not sure how this one's going to be, but I know that I think she's done something on Harlequin a while back. Woo! Light in the way. There we go. Bride, Baby, and the Best Man.
Like, this is wild. I hope you guys are looking at this. Like, because I mean, like, free. Like, I can read free.
That's why I don't do Kindle Unlimited. I just find my way
Free,
for
free.
free books. Yes.
Yeah, you're like real free. Free,
Yes.
free. Free for
Free
real.
that I get to keep.
Yep.
Um,
Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the guy in the corner and click what? Manage account,
okay,
profile,
so
dashboard, library. What am I
are you
supposed
on
to
the
do?
front? Are you on the home page? I believe it's on any page, I think. There's
Okay.
underneath, when you look at the screen on the top right, says
Filtering.
filtering. It's just a
Include
word.
all erotica.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm grown
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah.
Sometimes I read these and I'm like, wait, no, I'm not that grown. I'm not that grown.
Well, there is, I will say, they're like Amazon, where sometimes you'll find stuff that you'll like if you maneuver it down from romance to paranormal, you'll see something that is contemporary erotic just thrown in there. It's like that's not what I asked for, but
That's not what I asked for.
yeah. But for the most part, it's decent.
Yep. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not that grown. Sometimes I'm like, I am that grown. And where's Eric? Other times I'm like, I am definitely that grown. And where's my special friend?
There you
Um,
go.
you read The Geek Job by Eve Langlet. Okay. No. I've only read 30 books this year, guys. The Geek Job. Hold
The,
on. Is
I
this
have
gonna be a
not read the
dramatic
Geek Job, but
read?
Eve Lang, I always pronounce her name wrong. She is one of my favorites. Definitely a go-to author for short, quick, fun reads because they're smutty with
Ooh.
plots and
Ooh, hold up. It's got the
definitely,
paranormal in there. Hold on. It says
yeah.
Goodreads says protect the geek. That's the job she's been hired for. But little did the she-wolf expect to fall for a man of science.
Mm-hmm.
As a werewolf who hires out as a bodyguard, Lexi is paid well to perform dangerous jobs that sometimes involves taking off her clothes. Does it really though? Does it? When she takes on the protection of a science geek for a vampire clan, she doesn't expect her temporary girlfriend status to come with lots of pleasure. But a geeky human who pushes all her right buttons and plays her body oh so right isn't reason enough for her to break the rules and fall in love. Everything changes after an incident in the lab, but before she can decide if it's safe to give him her heart, she has to help him survive.
Well, Stephanie gave it 5 stars in 2015.
He's seen.
Hi, Nicole. Enjoy your live chat.
Oh my god, bye Nicole! Like that should let me add that to my want to read. Y'all just be adding me, have me adding books, and I'm like, I'm gonna get to them. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
that's
to them.
all it's like I had what was it? Oh, what I was doing earlier is because sometimes, like I said, Smashwords has now if you are on their sales, what is a sale from their sale area, it'll be $0 in the green. That is a
Hmm.
sale that will once August 1st happens, their prices will be back on. But if you go for their free stuff, sometimes it's free on Smashwords, but it's also free on Amazon. So what
Uh-huh.
I was doing is that I'm like, okay, I don't want to deal with Smashwords things. So I was seeing what was free on Smashwords, and then I was going on Amazon and getting them free too. So
Got it.
I have oops. Yeah, these two.
I feel like I'm learning so much. I don't know how I feel about this Daddy's lactating horror title. Um,
Yeah, they're like I said, that's where you get to. But no, these two, they were actually free listed. This one here, whoops. Yeah, I can't even see the title. It is, what is it? Knight's
mhm.
Redemption from Shirley Gray. And then this is a Snow White retelling menage thing that was free
Ooh,
on Smashwords, but it's also free on Amazon. So
wait,
let me,
Shirley Gray. Wait, bring it back up. I was looking at Smash Bros.
I'm gonna
Shirley
write
Gray.
it.
Type it out.
The Yeah, the lighting is not good in here.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you. I'm working on my dramatic readings, guys. Thank you.
Depression. Bye. And this is book 1. The Knight's Redemption one is a book 1 in a series that I think is a standalone read too. And the same with this Menage fairy tale one. What the hell? So are you drinking wine tonight or something else?
Margarita.
Ooh.
It's almost gone though.
Oh,
I know.
that's a
Knight's
huge
Redemption.
too.
Right? Knight's Redemption.
No.
Redemption. Ah, la, 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 la.
Come on. Don't freeze
What
on
does
me.
this one say? Ooh, I love me a good chest tattoo. Y'all always be coming in good with these paranormals. I'm so bad at picking out good ones. And so I just go after all of your recommendations.
Okay, here we go.
Guys, where I'm moving, like one of the like downtown, like the square near my new house has this like adorable little bookstore, and I'm hoping when I move there it'll be open and it'll
Oh,
just
nice.
I know, right? And I'm excited.
Is like, are you guys at half open type of thing right now?
What do you mean? We have walls in our house?
No, for businesses, I meant.
Oh no. Atlanta doesn't believe in COVID. Like, we don't believe in it. George doesn't believe in it. And so if your business wants to be open, like you can be open. Like, and so if people come, they come.
Aha.
Jess, I want to know if you've read something by Pete Jameson.
I'd have to look at my Goodreads. Hang on one bit. HP Maury. The next one, the snow one, is one I haven't read yet, but I got for free, and it's free on both Smashwords and Amazon.
We're so good at this.
Okay, so HP Jameson. Oh, no, it's just P. Jameson, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar, but who knows? Sometimes I do, and I would just block it out.
See, Jess, you just be coming through. No. Okay,
Well,
I
see,
was
that's
gonna.
why it's like I'm happy you decided to do it on the computer because I was already thinking that if I got on with the phone, I would need to find some place to set my phone because I can't talk without having my stuff in front of me.
Trust me, I know. That's why, like, whenever I do like my Instagram lives, I have like my phone up, but like I'm always on my computer still.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about.
No, Jameson. Okay. Mm,
By
nope.
no, by
Nope.
H.P. Mallory.
Nope. So sorry, I have not read that person. Is it what type of read is it? Is it well, I guess I can look it up. Let's see. What does this person write?
There's a lot of books
Ooh,
called
omegas.
Snow.
Yes. Yes, there are. Well, that's
Like,
why
I feel like that could be like its
I've already
own.
confirmed the 2 that I just mentioned are both standalone because I don't like I used to put up with cliffhangers, but I had a very bad habit of especially when I got like full force into reading that I cannot wait for book 2, book 3, book 4, whatever the next book of it. If it's a
Mhm,
continuation, I need to have the whole series.
mhm.
So, or I just won't read it because there's series. It's like I watch people was saying, "Oh, I want to complete this series." I'm like, okay, well, I have series way back when, like 20 years ago that I still have not, well, not 20 because I wasn't reading 20 years ago. 15 years ago, I'll say that I have not actually finished at all. So, um, okay. So, all right.
I
Is
can't find
this,
it on Kindle.
it should be because I bought it there. If you can copy and paste exactly
I
what
feel
I
like I might
wrote
have
in,
taken it off.
what'd you say?
Let's see. I found it on Goodreads. Hold on.
Okay. I can't stand a series about the same characters. Yes, I agree.
There it is. Okay, it's hiding.
Series of the same characters, I don't mind, but like I said, it has to be an author by an author that I really love or one that I don't mind waiting for. Otherwise, I just don't read them. I don't like to wait. Yes. Completely
The
agree.
anticipation. You're like, "Oh my god, can I have it tomorrow?" Like,
Well,
oh,
it's
that's
for
what's
me,
killing me about Sarah J. Maas right now. I need the next one.
yeah, no, I've given up on series, and like, the problem is that I'm a very big mood reader, so I need to have the book standalone enough that I can just pop in wherever I want to read it.
Got it. Yep, I get that.
Um,
But I do love me a series, guys. I love me a series, and it's like the anticipation. Like when people ask me my most anticipated reads, I'm like, "What series did I read? Did I finish it?" 'Cause other than that, I don't know what new books are coming out. They'd be
mm,
like, "What books are coming out in 2021?" And I'm like, "Bitch, I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know."
no, I read random. My life is random. Or at least the way that I portray my reading and such, it has to be, or it's like I said,
Mhm.
that's my
Keeps it
mood
interesting.
readerness is odd. It's gotten bad lately, but it's just how I have to deal.
It keeps it interesting.
Sneaking into the royal party. Well, I will say JP, or no, not JP. Why am I saying JP? P. Jameson's His Forbidden Omega looks nice. But is this an Omega series that it's the two guys with the Mpreg? I've read that. I mean, I have a video on me finding that out once. I mean, I knew that was one of the types of you rewrite. Oh gosh, I can't think of the term. But where you have books on like main novels that are not, they're like side books that people have just written fan fiction. There we go. So knew
Yeah. Fan
I,
fiction. Okay,
no,
hold on.
no, I knew that was a thing for fan fiction before, but I didn't realize it was mainstream until recently. And I have a video when I found out that it was mainstream. I'm like, okay, where's the girl? And like, no, there's no girl. All right. Um. So yeah, that's what this one looks like, but I doubt it's that.
Forbidden Omega. Is that the one you were just looking at?
I'm looking at His Forbidden Omega. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the cover's nice.
The cover is nice. What you got us looking at right now? What you got us looking at? Huh? What you got us looking at, guys?
Tubu. This is all in
Hmm.
first person, so that's just weird.
Like, I feel like I've
Okay.
either downloaded or like purchased so many books tonight. I always blame Jess. Like
No, you can
I'd be
blame Steph.
like, yeah, I can blame Steph too, but I'd be like,
Because I
what?
don't think,
What?
I mean, I know I suggested you a lot, but I'm not sure if you've picked any of mine up. I know you've picked up hers, which
Probably.
I don't mind either way. It's okay.
I'm
Um,
like, probably. I don't know. Cause sometimes y'all both be like, oh yes, that book is so good, and I'm like, okay.
well, it's
And I
like
literally
for,
just downloaded 3 of them. Like, I have 100 and something books on my want to read list. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of them I could actually
yeah.
truly get rid of, that I'm like, "I know I'm not gonna read you anymore. We have changed in our reading tastes. We ain't reading that shit no more."
um, there it is. Okay.
And
So,
so but you
um,
never know. You just never know.
okay. So this is what I had actually texted Princess, and I would recommend for any of you who want I don't know, I don't think they're as erotic as
Wait, what?
what the new series is that you're going to be doing a read for. I still haven't read that series. The one that the book that
Special measures?
yes. I don't think it's as erotic, but this is an older series that I had actually I've only read I read book 1, book 2 whoop, I can't do that. Okay, it's too long, Jessica. Um, I've read book 1, book 2, and book 4. I never read book 3, but it's all about siblings, and it's a good fairy tale romance, and I confirmed it is still being sold. Um, that
Wait, okay, wait, sorry. Was that the Wichita Mountain Shifters series, Deliciously Mated, that you were talking? Not you, Jess.
yeah, no, it's not me.
God, shit. Why don't I know your name right off the top of my head?
I'm bad at names. That's
Jesus.
why I've been calling people by their whatever they have there. You're lucky
Mm.
I learned yours.
Hey.
That's my
Is that the book
initial.
you're talking about? Deliciously Mated.
Hmm? I'm trying to look back through comments.
P. Jameson said there was 9 books. I found at least 8. So Deliciously Mated as paranormal shifter romance. As head chef for Lake Heaven Lodge, Egan Masters spends his days
Oh,
cooking
well,
warm and
there's
hearty
9
meals.
books. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for his clan and their guests. His nights, however, are spent in his cabin, cold and lonely. There's no mating for the big cat. He's accepted it. But no amount of time in the kitchen can keep his heart from craving someone to call his own. Oh,
Aw.
oh. It's intended for mature audiences only.
Okay, so this one probably has 9 books. It is the Mountain Shifter one? Is that what you're
Yeah,
looking
that's one I was just reading
at?
the like first few sentences of Deliciously Mated.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's a .5 one that's called A Mate's Wish.
Got it. That's probably what the ninth one is.
Cool.
So many. I was gonna be like, what are you doing? Reading? You're always reading. Yeah, I'm reading some more.
Oh yeah, no, is I wish. I mean, I love my husband, but I mean, there's so many things that if we actually met now, we probably would not be together because we know I met him when I was 17 and he was 19. So,
Oh.
but we were not high school sweethearts. I mean, I was going into my senior year, but he was already in the Coast Guard by then.
Mm. Eric thought I was a bitch, so there's that. And so he's like, some days I still think you're a bitch. And I'm like, that is such a lie. You are a liar.
No, it's just my husband and I are very opposite. And I truthfully didn't know who I was when I first met him, so it kind of worked out at that point, but now I do, and it's like, okay, sure. You like this, I like that. We're good, I guess.
It happens. It most definitely happens. Like, so many book recs, guys. And you guys are also coming through in the comments with the recs. Are your
Very
fingers
true.
tired from typing in all these book recs, y'all?
Oh,
Because
she was
mine
saying
would
it was
be
the Dirk Track Dog series. Oh no, she also read that and the Mountain series. Okay.
so many. There's so many of that from that author. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really bad. Like some people are so good. Like I know, like some people are so good about like finding an author that they like and then like going back through like all of their backlist and reading it. I'm so bad about that. I'm always
I
like, oh, I totally want to do that, and then I'm like, no, I really don't. Hold on, let me move on to the next. Like
I was that way
I'll come
before
back to it.
I got my Kindle and before I found free books online and only had my library. Because an author that I need to read her new stuff for, but I love her older ones. Though I don't know if they're actually, I don't know what they're, I mean, I remember them fondly, but I don't know if they are kind of PC or not anymore, but because they were written in the 90s. But it's Susan Elizabeth Phillips. Love her. She's kind of like a Kristen Higgins, but she's definitely a little bit raunchier. A little bit. She's not like erotic reads, but she's definitely steamy.
Okay.
What you reading?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing this Smashwords thing correctly because I'm trying to deliver the book, and then I'm glad you told me about the Moby and
Yeah,
how that works. And so
you download it to
now,
yourself, and then you have to, for you to send it to your Kindle, you have to make sure where the email address that you have is approved already for your Kindle stuff. And that's through Amazon.
you deliver to your Kindle.
Do you have a Kindle email?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, okay, so I'm gonna have to do that too.
Yeah, unless you open up Smashwords through your Kindle account and just hit download, it will download it right there, but it won't be through your Amazon stuff. It'll just be on your Kindle.
Got it. Got it. Okay, I'll figure that. I'll figure that out later. I'll figure that out later. Hmm.
Yes, I agree. Well, werewolves are a thing I like. I've actually, if I had to choose a favorite shifter, lately it's been the cat family. Those types of shifters are cool.
Well, it seems like that one she was talking about from P. Jemison is cats, or at least the first one was a large cat. It was a
Yeah,
big cat. It was a big cat, at least.
that or it's like who was recommending Eve Langlis up above? She has the f.u.c. Series that is really cute because it takes complete opposite shifters and mates them together. It's the Furry United Coalition, I believe, but they say FUC and it sounds just like FUCK. Yeah, so
La,
I'm
la,
trying not
la.
to make it so your video's marked. But has anyone read any books by Ural K? I have not, but let me look her up. That one I can already say I haven't. Um, yeah, her. So it's the Vampire Hunter one, right? I think that's what she said. Mm, yes, Anita
Well,
Blake, Vampire Hunter. Oh, but
oh,
see, these are in volumes. I would be able to go through that.
her book is okay. I used to be hooked on her books, the Anita Blake series. Okay. Anita Blake.
Oh, my friend Carla really liked them. Hmm.
Damn. What's this? Is number 17. Hold up. Can I get to number one? Hold up.
Um. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one then because this is
I am now on number one, Guilty Pleasures.
yeah. But Guilty Pleasures, I was in the volume thing, and if it's volumes, I can't deal. Because that's just like
Guilty.
cliffhangers.
Number one.
Okay,
355
here we go.
pages. Her turf is the city of St. Louis. Her job, reanimating the dead and killing the undead who take things too far.
Guilty pleasures.
Jean-Claude, really? Really, guys? Really? Fine, I'll add it to my
This
want to
kind of
read,
sounds
but
like a mixture of um, Kim Harrison and Suki Stackhouse's. Oh, Lauren liked it, sort
the
of.
Laurel K series was the first to read for me. For you? Wait, not for me. For you. No, I think you spelled it. You spelled it right. It's just got 1,001,
Yeah, it's
1,001 books.
first to read for me. I own a bunch of her paperback. Yes, she's got a lot, that's for sure.
Hmm. She's got a lot, a lot, a lot.
Yeah, Lauren from the novel Lush kind of liked it.
Kind of.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, but I guess she did a show on it last year. Huh.
Okay, Carrie, I guess I'll accept your friend request. She said, wait, I'm looking at you now on Wind Down Wednesday. I guess I won't let you wait for months. It's fine. Don't judge
Is that
me.
mine too? I had two earlier that I've already approved. Who's this? Is this Carrie as well or somebody else? Oh no, I have two now. I have Carrie and I have, oh gosh, I'm going to definitely pronounce your name wrong and I apologize so much for that. Quatina? Quatina? Thank you.
Y'all ain't gonna yell at me, judge me, all these friend requests. They're just like random people. I'm like, who are you?
Oh, I don't really care. But I have heard that from some of the bigger YouTubers who have approved their limit, I guess you can have up to like 5,000 friends and that's it. I'm not sure what I'm at now. Let's see. How many do we have of the same? Carrie, you have, all right, you have a lot of marked, but you've only read 800 or so.
That's shade, Carrie. That's
It's
shade.
not, it's not shade. Not shade. Oh no, she has like
He's coming for you.
37,000 marked on
Yeah,
here.
I saw that. I was like, motherfuck, what is that? What is that? What is this?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of the same taste though. A lot of our
Like,
readings are the same, Ketty. Woohoo!
I was like, what is that? Oh, you can like compare books.
Yeah, I do that for everybody when I actually approve because I'm probably never going to see them again on my list, so I look at them now.
What is that? I still think Goodreads needs to bring in half stars.
Yes, they do, but I've gotten over it, to tell you the truth. Go
It's like I
you!
really don't want to be 4, but you know, like 3.5, like is what I want to do. It's just not really a 3 star, but it's not really a 4 star.
Oh yay! Quintina's read the Gina Showalter. Awesome books.
Dun, dun. Stalking you guys now. See, I'm learning how to use Goodreads.
How long have you been on it for?
Not that long, maybe just a couple of years.
Mm,
Um, and for real, I feel
yeah.
like because I did ask, I was like, I don't understand it. I do not understand it. I'm trying to figure it out.
My 10-year anniversary will be in 2010 of October. Oh, no, sorry. October this year, not 2010.
Wow, y'all are amazing.
No, I've just been at it for a bit. That's all.
I mean, hey, y'all are amazing. You got me looking at all this. I mean, I want to live forever. You see, I understand. You live forever. When I started reading English books, so I think I only read 300. I mean, the fact that you're reading books in multiple languages is
No
already
kidding.
astounding. And like, I literally read 48 books in a year, so 300.
No, that's awesome. I
I
put it for me. I've learned Spanish twice, and it was always the beginning one, and then that's it. It was only for school, and I've lost what I've learned.
so, the rest of us are struggling to read English because we're special.
Yes.
And we would consider ourselves more educated than others.
I hate it when that happens. Yeah. Yes, Cheryl Lynn Canyon. I have not read hers in years. That was I read her novels when I was very big library person because they had them all over up in the library I was near. But yes, her novels are cute. Hey, go you, Carrie! 2007, awesome.
Just a special profile. Hold on. Let's see. It says I joined in May of 2017, which sounds quite accurate. That sounds quite accurate.
Um,
Friend recommendations.
how do we find people on Goodreads? Well, if you go to your profile, there is a area where you can hit friends and then you can search for people. But for that, you just get everybody and random people. So basically, for like YouTubers or booktubers, you just go to their websites and then find the link where it shows their own pages, and then ask to be. You either follow them or friend them. That's what I've
True.
done. The last time I stalked somebody, or not stalked somebody, but it's like for like, AIM, for that whole instant messaging thing when that was AOL's thing way back when
Yes.
I was 16. I
Oh,
was
that's
searching
awesome.
for a boy and I tried to find his name and I talked to random people then, but that was the last time I really tried to search for people.
Yeah, I am with the days.
Yes.
Those days were so much fun. Y'all have jobs and babies. I'm still in college. I mean,
It's
I like
okay.
pretend to have a job. I mean, it pays my bills or whatnot, but
Well, you're getting more than I am, of course, so go for it.
like I keep threatening Eric. I keep telling him I'm trying to be a stay-at-home dog mom and a candle maker, and that's it.
That would be
And
awesome. I wish I was just a stay-at-home dog mom. But you're the type
right,
to not really is he gonna if you decide on being a stay-at-home mom for even just a short period, is he gonna be the type that wants you to clean and cook and such like that, or not?
I
'Cause
hope he has very limited knowledge of my abilities of how we live currently.
Oh, 'cause that was the issue for
So
my relationship. We met young, and then we spent 3 years while I was in college and stuff and schooling, so we were apart, and then we got married. So we didn't have that time together to figure out how we really were. So it's
right.
like, yeah, I am the one that does most of all that, but I suck at it. So
But they were talking about it earlier, and he was like, I mean, if you do that, then I expect you to do everything. Like when I get home, I better have a sandwich.
oh,
I
yeah,
was
no.
like,
Mm-mm.
you're stupid.
Yeah,
And
no.
when you get home, you better be making me a sandwich.
Yeah, because I was fine with being a work mom, and I did that with my first daughter. But then when baby two came, Josh was like, "Okay, that's when we're gonna leave." So I'm like, "All right, fine." And that's when it's like, "All right, I'm home."
Right. Mm-mm-mm. So, but he's like, you'd be so bored. Trust me. I was like, trust me, I won't be that bored. I won't be that bored. I was like, because I was like, I'd probably still keep my job part time, show up every now and again,
Mhm.
because I like what I do, but like not all the time.
Now, is your
Just
mom
enough to
the
show
type
up.
that would want to babysit, or no?
No,
Oh,
no, no,
okay. My
no.
parents were. They're like, "I'll take over. You can go. Bye bye."
Mm-mm. My mom would be like, nope, nope, come get your kids. I'll take them for a couple of hours, but other than that, come get your kids. That'd be my mom. Be like, what? So she was talking today because she went and visited, or yesterday because she went and visited our new home, and she was like, "You guys live far away. I guess I'm gonna have to start saving up for daycare because
Mm.
I'm not coming down here." I'm like, "It's not even that far." She's like, "It's far." I was like, "It's not even any farther than where I live now." She's like, "I don't visit you now."
Mm.
So yeah, my mom isn't gonna babysit, but she keeps bringing up grandkids. So I think she's ready for grandkids. Meanwhile, we're not ready for kids.
Mm.
So she needs to calm down.
I probably know this, and I'm sorry, but how old are you? Just out of curiosity.
And so, but it's all good in the hood. She needs to bring me some pizza.
Can you hear me?
I
No?
can hear now. I can.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yes.
No, so I probably asked this before, but how old are you?
How old am I? That's a good question. I am 28.
Okay. I knew you were younger
I
than me,
almost
but I
gave you
forgot
three
by
wrong
how much.
answers.
Huh?
I almost gave you three wrong answers. Literally, I almost gave you three wrong answers.
No, I knew you were younger than me, but I just wasn't sure by how much, so that's all. 'Cause I'm 35.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. What do you have as toppings on your pizza? Since you didn't want to bring enough for all of us.
I have mushrooms, pepperoni, and green peppers.
Okay, okay, okay. I could probably do depends how many mushrooms and how many green peppers. I'm definitely a pepperoni person, but the vegetables are hit or miss.
I used to be pepperoni only, but I've gotten into yeah, I need the extras now. They've covered it.
Nice. At least they didn't skimp on it, because I do hate when they like skimp on the toppings. Yeah, I do hate when they skimp on the toppings, and you're like, come on, come on.
Yep. Actually, you're older than me. Phase Red 84. I'm gonna be turning 36 in November.
When's your birthday?
November.
Eric's a November baby.
November 10th.
He's a turkey baby. He's the 24th.
Aha. Yeah,
Mhm.
my son was supposed to be, I'm not sure exactly where he would have landed. He was supposed to be due around Christmas, but I had to be induced 2 weeks early because I had gestational diabetes at the time. So instead, we
Mm.
got to choose his birthday, and my husband wanted to have it on Friday the 13th. So he's just,
Ah. That is actually hilarious.
oh
Why
yeah.
do you think you're the oldest one here?
Oh, all right, if you're gonna say that, give your age, Carrie. How old are you?
Right. So drop it on in there. So drop it on in there. We're
So,
waiting. We're waiting.
near.
Right. We are waiting.
So what are you reading anything now? If you said it, I forgot already. So
Desperate Measures and Acotar.
okay, so just those two right now.
Yes. 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 But no, okay, I know. I was supposed to be reading Perfect Chaos with Steph and Charles.
Mm-hmm.
But they both finished it and they both didn't like it. And
Oh,
so I'm like, should I continue it? Because you guys have already finished it. So it's like, should I keep going? You know, if I pick it back up, I'll pick it back up. But it was getting kind of boring, and I wasn't even that far in.
what type
And
of genre was it?
it was romance, and it was supposed to be pretty dark. Apparently, that author is typically pretty dark. Hold on,
Mm.
I will bring it by Jody Ellen Malpass. And so it was supposed to be pretty dark because apparently the author is pretty dark. 39, there you go. You better drop it in here.
That's not bad.
And no, that's not bad at all. And but apparently, I don't know, I guess this one was just like a miss. This one was
Yeah,
a miss.
I um I have a tendency of going back and forth from erotic-ish reads to sweet-ish. I mean,
I do that.
people hate the term sweet read or clean read, but I mean, what else are you going to call it, to tell you the
Right.
truth, for the no sex ones? But I'm trying to copy it here right now. I'm reading right now The Earl's Inconvenient Wife,
Yeah.
by this author that has a very long name, so I'm going to type it in. Yeah, it was free off of, yes, I got this one off of Smashwords.
And so, yeah, I do that too, especially if after I've read like a lot of like darker romance or like BDSM or like really intense BDSM or things like that. I'm like, okay, we've deep dived. We got to come
Yeah.
back up to the light a little bit. Come back up to the light, and then we'll dive back down. It's fine.
Congrats or happy
But
early birthday, Coven of Geek.
woo, birthday!
Your
Turn it,
daughter's friends think you're
turn it.
27. That's nice.
That is good. That's all
Uh-huh.
good. I do that too. I'm all over the place.
You only go between those two? Oh, I go from no mention. Oh yeah. No, I do that too. Yes. It's
I'm all over the place.
it's usually I'm a back and forth person. So I either go for there is times when I go from like 2 in a row that it might be a polyamorous read, but then after
Mhm.
that, I need to have a breakup, so it'll either
Yep.
be historical, a sweet historical, or contemporary, and that or I'll go to paranormal type of thing.
Yep, that's how I am too. It'll be like be like a couple, and I'm like, you. But then I'll try and start like a third one because I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm so ready and I'm so into this, and then I'm like, wait, and then my brain's like, no, 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 you can't. Like your my
Mhm.
brain is like, you're done, you're done. Switch to something else now. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, you and
Well, also,
and
if you keep it up with the same style each time, they kind of sound the same, and you don't want that
yeah,
either.
mm-mm, mm-mm. 'Cause then you're like, actually, it was a good book, but it was like the fourth one I read of its kind, so
Mhm.
it wasn't. It's always good to look like you're in your 20s. I was looking in my bathroom drawer, and then I saw, like, this, like, retinol cream I have, and I was like, "Huh, I should probably figure out how to use that." I don't know. I was like, "Need to continue skincare."
Well, I was always
Sunscreen is good.
yeah, I'm worried about my neck, to tell you the truth, because 'cause I'm starting to feel jiggles in places I never felt jiggles before, so because 'cause I've always been
Get that.
petite, but
Mhm.
it's just my mom I know I'm not just like my mother because my mother actually got bigger before I did, but she said she was body shaped like me when she was younger. I'm like, "Okay." So she said by
Sure.
the time that she was 30 that she would start gaining the weight. And now at 35, it's like it's hitting me hard. So it's like, "Okay."
Mhm. Yep.
Whatever.
And so you're like, "Where can I tighten and
Yeah,
firm?"
exactly.
Mhm.
Well, the issue is
And then
also I'm eating okay, but I need to work out. I've never worked out in my life because 'cause I've never been the type to do so, but I need to start.
I need to eat better. I have been being a fat butt for a long time now, and I need to stop being a fat butt booty. But the problem is, it's like Eric and I were really close to fast food where our apartment is,
Mhm.
and so it's just like, I'm just gonna go pick up food.
Yeah.
But when we move into our house, we're not close to fast food. So in the next month or so, guys, I will be cooking at home because we're not close to fast food.
Well,
Mm.
like I sort of mentioned, I'm the one that cooks here. My husband says he cooks better, but he doesn't actually prove it enough to make me agree with him.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
whatever. He complains about my food enough, but whatever.
Rude.
So yes. But we do fast food a lot, but we've because of quarant or the COVID stuff, Maryland, we are right beside Washington, DC, where I live.
Right.
So, especially my county is the closest to it. So they have a lot of cases. So we've done a lot of takeout and such, but it's like now we're starting to get notice the weight and such more, especially for him. He's a lot heavier than I am. He used to be skinny, but he's gained it a lot the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
So we have been trying to eat better. He just bought a subscription to HelloFresh,
Fresh.
and the food is interesting, but the thing that I like best about it is I'm not the type to see a recipe and then say, "Okay, I'm gonna go and get the ingredients," and usually my grocery stores don't have what they are asking for.
Mm-hmm.
HelloFresh sends it all to you,
To
so
you. Right.
that's helpful. So, I mean, I've done it so far, and I mean, this is the second week for it, so but we only get 3 meals. It's cheaper that way.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, it's so far so good, but I'm not sure it's actually helping us lose weight, just eating a little better. That's all.
My fat loves me and don't ever want to leave me, girl. I understand. I understand. Like, it won't leave me either. It's fine.
Well,
It won't leave me either.
I had
It
no
doesn't.
problem just only gaining it in my butt, but now
Right, because where are you? Oh, God.
your plants love you.
Right, because where are you from?
I'm originally from Maine.
It's all of the like, not you. I know
Okay.
where you.
Maine?
Oh, it's she's Faye's Red over here, but she's 8 different usernames in different places. It all depends where you're talking to her.
Okay.
Um, and I always forget where she's from. Um, but I've been using Drunk Elephant, which is crazy expensive, but it's
Okay.
finally something that like my skin actually enjoys
Mm,
or actually likes. But it is. ridiculously expensive. So I like try and like wait for Sephora to have their beauty insider sale. So that way then at least it comes down, I feel like, to normal prices. And and then I'm like, I feel a little bit better. But apparently, I don't know if you guys like do a lot of online shopping. I do sometimes, but
Yes,
Afterpay is
constantly.
like the best thing ever. And I've enjoyed the fact that more and more stores are using Afterpay.
I'm not familiar with that
And and so, well, it's like a payment option on some places, and it's basically like you can it's like you can buy a whole bunch of stuff, they'll go ahead and ship it, but you have like automatic deductions you through Afterpay.
one. Oh,
It's like
cool.
over 4 pay periods, like every
Mhm.
2 weeks. And so it's like so much better and it feels so much more manageable because it's like you'll like have like a $200 bill, but you'll actually just pay like 50 bucks every 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not
And
bad.
so it feels so much more manageable, and, like, a lot of stores are starting to go to it, and so it's becoming more and more and more. And so my wallet likes it a lot better than spending $200 at once.
Yeah,
And then they go ahead and send you your items, um, and so you already have them instead of waiting until it's completely done. And so I've been
very
enjoying it. Mhm. That's
nice.
how I buy new clothes these days, guys.
Yeah, I haven't shopped for new clothes in ages. I need to buy new clothes for my
So
kids
long.
because they suddenly sprouted a few inches. Like, why can't you just stay shrunk? But whatever.
Right. Right. It says New Jersey, up north, to the north. And so Korean skincare. I don't know which ones are the good ones. I stopped watching a lot of skincare
I
videos because I
like.
was watching a lot for a while and then I stopped watching.
I don't.
Uh,
I should probably look into something because I used to. I have psoriasis. It's never really
mhm,
affected me because it's mostly been in my hair area, but now
mhm,
it's starting to get right in this area. It's like, okay, yeah, no.
yeah. And so, well, sure, in the Jerseys. Do y'all still not pump your own gas in Jersey? Y'all still have full station? I remember I went to college in Pittsburgh. And I remember meeting people who had, like, never really had to pump their own gas, and they were from Jersey, and it just befuddled me
They had those
'cause
in Maine, but that was like when I lived there 20 years ago.
right, but this was, like, recent. Eh, this was, like, the last 10 years.
Mm,
So you don't pump your own gas or you do pump your own gas? Like, I need to know which one, cause like, I mean, like, in certain places in Atlanta, there are still full service gas stations.
mhm.
But, like, the majority of gas stations are still self-service, but, like, there are still a couple of full-service gas stations. I'm wearing a dress I bought in 12th grade, I'm jealous.
Yeah, me too. I have
Pennsylvania
a
and
pair of
Jersey,
pants
you
that
don't have to it's against the law to pump your own gas? What does that even mean?
I'm not understanding.
Like, you
Jersey
just
not
put the
allowed.
thing in your car, and you press the handle, and then it goes, and then it
I
starts
I
turning on.
I'm guessing she's saying that it's not allowed to. Oh, alright, never mind, I was gonna think wrong. I'm gonna look this up now.
I'm so confused. Like, against the law, like, that seems dramatic.
Pump gas.
'Cause I can definitely I don't know, you just stick the thing in your car and
Okay, yeah, this is what it says. To this day, New Jersey is the lone state that maintains this law and requires a professional to pump your car's gasoline. I didn't know that.
interesting. I didn't know it was legally allowed, like, legally. I thought it was just they just still had full service gas stations.
Mhm.
That is interesting.
Alright,
Interesting.
so it's in Oregon as well, at least from what
And in
this article
Oregon.
says.
They aren't really professional. I doubt it. I
Yeah.
don't feel like it's probably like full service gas stations of old. like
Yeah.
where they came out and like you really did like tip them and they did other things for your car while you were at the full service gas station.
I do
Like,
remember some of those days. Yes.
right. Like, but that's crazy. Nope. We pump our own gas. I pull up to the gas station and by pump my own gas, I try and make Eric do it, but then sometimes Eric is lazy and then he makes me do it.
Steph, we are rambling about multiple things, from healthcare to pumping gas to books.
Don't judge. Don't judge, Steph. Steph, what'd you bring me for dinner? No one told you to leave the basement. No one told you to leave the basement. Like, rude. Rude. La, 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 la.
So, if you have to make your next candle flavor or scent, what would it be?
Ooh. I mean, it's gonna be fall.
Okay.
Fall themed. So, I love fall. I love like cozy and cinnamony, nutmeggy, but not too sweet.
Mhm.
I don't really like the sweet scents. Like I know like a lot of people really like yellow cake and coffee house and things that are I didn't go anywhere in Jersey to get gas. I was in Pittsburgh and I found out from people who were from Jersey that they didn't have to pump their own gas because I was like, what the hell are you doing? Like you don't know how to pump gas. Like what's special? And so um I don't think I even ever made it to a Wawa when I was up in Pittsburgh because they have sheets.
Mhm.
Um and yeah, because I got sheets in Pittsburgh. So um but yeah, so something cozy and cinnamony and nutmeggy, something spicy, but not too sweet. Because I know like some people really wanted like pumpkin spice and like other things like that for
Pumpkin
fall. So
spice I love, but everybody does.
right, everybody does it, and so I found what scent do I have? A pumpkin, maybe a pumpkin bread. Maybe it was a pumpkin bread,
Ooh.
and so it's a little bit more rounded than sweet. I feel like. And so, because I know, like, the Bath& and Body Works, like, whenever I would smell, like, the Bath& and Body Works pumpkin spice candle, I'd be like, "Bleh," just because it was too sweet. Yeah, we
Uh,
were talking about Oregon stuff and how it's Oregon and Jersey don't know how to pump gas.
you have I'm on your candle page right now. You still have your vacation mode notice out there, right? Is that okay?
No,
Or
no, I didn't. I thought I took it down. Boom, 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 boom.
let's see. She
Dun,
has
dun,
strawberry
dun, dun.
lollipop, peppermint and eucalyptus, fantasy. What
What am
is
I doing?
fantasy? I hear my kids in the hallway. I'm not sure why they got kicked upstairs, but must be my husband watching something they're not supposed to watch. Well, he likes
Ooh.
horror films, and most horror films have some sexual scenes
Mm,
mixed in. So,
yeah.
all right, fantasy. Light this candle when you are reading your favorite fantasy novel, and you will automatically transport you to the woodland areas that make fantasies so great. Ooh. Umbrella Darling said it's a lovely scent, sweet, refreshing, and lush without being cloying, I don't know how to say that word, or overpowering. Yes, your Black Boy Magic actually smells a lot like my husband's old cologne he used to wear. It's very nice.
Nice. Nice. Pumpkin spice is a delicious drink. Definitely a delicious drink, and I always drink it. Um, and so it's page turning products. Let me know if it works, guys. So I actually haven't tried it out because I'm still trying to make it look prettier. So tell me if it works. Click it or do it.
I get a copy and paste.
Okay. Because So I'm still trying to make it look prettier. I even realized lately I didn't even have like a good like about me page. So that is on tomorrow's to-do list, guys. So I finally got that
Ooh.
done.
Oh, so you're able to link it all together. That's nice.
Right.
It's a lot more convenient than going through Etsy.
It is. It is. And so, yeah, the pumpkin bread, it's more just like wholesome and it feels more cozier. And when I was smelling it, banana bread, interesting stuff. I like making banana bread. I like
I
making
do
banana
too.
bread.
It's my
Mhm.
go-to for baking. What does the Baja cactus blossom smell like?
Oh my God, that's one of my favorites. Oh my God. It is it is florally.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
says
little
citrus.
sweet, but not overly sweet like yellow cake is, because I don't like too sweet. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just kind of like it's relaxing. It's like a
Nice.
relaxing floral scent. And it is definitely my favorite. Definitely. Um, I burn it often. And so, Steph, how you not gonna like pumpkin spice? Like you don't like drinking it or what? Wait, which one's amazing stuff? You like Baja Cactus? Because I love Baja Cactus. And Jade is definitely in the basement. Oh,
Okay.
like
I
Jade locked
probably
up.
know who this is by face, but I can't think of who Jade is. Probably not.
Just me. You don't want to know.
Okay. Sorry.
We'll just send you a message later, Jess.
Okay.
We won't put Steph's business out there again like that.
Alrighty then.
But it's Steph's alter ego. Ah! Oh shit, that shit was so funny. Oh my god, that live stream just took a turn. It just
I guess I'm gonna have to watch more than what I did before.
it was definitely deep in the live stream. Like we were 2 hours deep into that live stream and it
Oh,
just
Lordy.
it just went. It went wild. Like, it's okay, Steph. Nobody likes you either.
Aw.
No, try pumpkin spice during fall. Is like I'm so excited when Starbucks
Yes.
have have it. That's my
I'm a big
favorite
on well, it's
pumpkin
funny, I
spice.
don't like when it comes to, like, coffee creamers, I can't stand chocolate mixed into it because it doesn't
What?
taste right. I don't know, it just doesn't it's not the taste really, it just doesn't make I don't
Yeah,
know,
I get
doesn't
that.
taste good, blah. Anywho, I love, like, Starbucks's peppermint mochas and such.
Mm, yeah, dude. Baja is amazing. It is just it's so good. So good. Um, oh yeah, that live was crazy. It was crazy. And Steph is like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm bloated as hell, Steph, okay? Bloated." She's like, "Why do you keep moving? Like I just ate all this pizza. You watch me eat all this pizza." And I'm bloated. Chocolate tastes weird in creamers. I love my Snickers creamer. Y'all are weird. But I understand. I also have like the chocolate syrup because like my Keurig, someone got us a Keurig that also has like the latte swirler in it. So
Mhm.
sometimes I'll do like a latte thingy. Feel fancy, feel a little bougie with my foamed milk in the morning. If I have milk, but Eric drinks milk like it's water because he's a freak.
Well, we
And
like the big cups, and Keurig probably got better systems now, but when they first came out, my husband and I got them, and we didn't like them because one little packet only
mhm,
did like half the cup. It's like, that's not worth it.
right, right.
What is.
Oh,
Okay, so for your on, I'm on your website still. So for your website, it
okay, 'cause I
says
haven't looked at it.
shipping, and then is this did the shipping thing, is that typically what it says on Etsy as well? The way it says it and such?
Man,
Or
I don't know. I'm still
Okay,
fixing it, which is
because
why
it
I
looks
haven't just like
wonderful.
put it out there.
Yeah,
And so as I
I was
try
say,
and fix it up.
let's just pretend and say I'm gonna get this one and
Yeah,
get another
pretend for
one,
me.
and then we'll see how much it says that it's gonna charge for shipping. My children are whispering in the hallway, and it's weird.
They're talking about you.
Probably. Okay, so okay. So I pretend ordered a big one and then a small one, and the shipping went from $6. One was like $6 shipping, the other one was like $4 shipping, and now it went up $2. So
Yeah, I think I know this. Okay. Which is
I'm just
about
getting
right.
ready to
It
work right
costs
now.
about like on average like $8. $8 and some change to ship out a box of candles.
Yeah, and this went up to $11 now. Okay. Okie dokie.
And so, but it's still like free after 35. I like caramel creamers. See, it's weird. Like, I don't like when the coffee, like, I don't like Starbucks, like mocha pods or like coffee that has a chocolate in them. Like, I don't like those, but like just like a pot of coffee and then I can add
Charles.
in something
Mhm.
like that, then I'm better.
Yeah, I'm
Then I'm
fine.
better.
I mean, I'm a you need some salt.
Charles, Charles, go to sleep. Go to
Um,
sleep.
Charles, why don't you shut for hours? Lordy. No, I'm fine with chocolate and such. I don't know. My taste buds are weird. It's for some reason the mocha ones, or what they call mocha in like international delight creamers, would used to give me
Mhm.
headaches, and now they don't
Mm.
anymore. So it's just, I guess it depends on how I mix it all and such. I don't know.
I do
Add
like
it.
to add hot chocolate to my coffee, especially if I'm at work and they have like a pot of coffee on. We have like the hot chocolate like packs, and
Mhm.
I'll just like pour a hot chocolate pack in there, and then I'll pour it in my coffee and or pour my coffee in the hot chocolate pack.
I'm a weird mixer. When we at the beginning of COVID, I didn't want to go to the grocery store. I went to the grocery store right before everything started to close down, and we finally ran out of coffee one day, but we had a lot of these other flavored coffees, and
Mhm.
I would just make concoctions, and my husband was like, "I'm not drinking that." So I was like, I powered through it, and my kids were looking at me weird because there was one time I added what we had left over for coffee, which I filled up the coffee pot, and so it was a very light coffee because I had only a few cups or few spoonfuls in there, and then I added like a tea bag in there too. And my daughter was looking like, "You gonna drink that?" I'm like, "Yep." So
Like, yep, yep, I'm gonna drink it. We need it.
yeah,
It's happening. Mhm.
kidnapping. That's not good. We don't kidnap. No, no.
We kidnap sometimes. It depends.
Well, all right, fine. You
It
guys can.
depends.
I'll stay on the outside and just watch.
See? Mhm. Yeah, Jade's on lockdown. Like, we don't need all that right now. It looked like a tea bag. Like she did. Her coffee was not coffee.
No, it was a mixture. Kiddos, stop it. Go to your own rooms. Scoot.
Go to your own rooms.
No, you're not coming in. Get. My son says he wants our mommy. No, you don't. Just come to the dark side. Sure,
What
I'll
do
be in
we
your
have?
group.
What do we have?
I'm all for cookies. Yes, I'll take them.
Okay, we have cookies. Okay, because I'm like, what are we offering other than shenanigans? We seem to offer shenanigans and
Ooh,
Jade. Okay, we're also offering Jade.
okay. Once I get money again, which will be after the first. How long is this bundle going on for your website? The buy four for 20.
Always,
Always?
always.
Cool.
Hmm.
So yeah, I
Hmm.
will try that once the first happens.
Yes.
'cause
And
that's
so cookies and jade and cake.
when
We're offering cake too?
uh, as long as I'm
What?
not baking, sure. I mean, technically, I cook better when it is baking, but nobody eats it except for me, and so I don't bake it that much.
I love baking. I don't bake right now because my kitchen and, like, my apartment is covered in, like, candle stuff. So I
How
don't
big's
bake
your
right
new
now. I
kitchen?
just don't have the space. Huh?
How big's your new kitchen?
Our new kitchen is really big. I'm really excited about it.
Is
I'm
it,
really
like,
excited about it.
enough for 3 people to mingle around fine? Or
Yes, so, like,
okay.
the living room is, like, open concept, and
Ooh,
so it's, like, yeah, so it's very spacious, and I love it, and I'm really excited about that because, like, I love baking. Baking is actually something I genuinely love to do, but I just don't have the space right now to have, like, candle stuff out as well as,
mm,
like, be able to bake because, like, all my baking stuff is actually in, like, a giant tool chest,
mhm.
um, with all my, like, piping stuff, all that kinda stuff, and so that's, like, on wheels that I would wheel out of the closet and bring it back in, so I had, like, extra counter space,
Yeah.
and so I'm really excited, and then we were already are planning to have a whole room just for candles and craft stuff, the apartment, which I know Eric's also happy about. He's like, "I can lock you in there and just keep you away," and so I know he's excited about that, and then I'm still trying to figure out where these bad boys are going,
So,
and
how many rooms or how many other than your candle room and your main bedroom, how many extra rooms do you have?
there'll be one more bedroom.
Mm.
Maddie! Oh my god, it's my best friend in the whole entire world, like, my lover. Oh my god. That's my lover. My best friend in the entire world, and, but yeah, we've got 3 bedrooms, a loft extra loft area upstairs, an extra space, and then an extra space downstairs too. My mom
Like,
was like, "You need to put your bookshelves in this space downstairs. It's got big windows, and it's really nice." And so, and, so yeah.
they're talking about Kenya Wright over here.
They are talking about Can You Write? Because Steph's been reading nothing but, like, Can You Write? And I haven't even started a single one, and they're talking about I'm reading so many books, and I still have 46 books on my currently reading list.
I haven't read any of Kenya's new stuff. I met her in or not met her, I haven't actually met her in person, but I've, talked to her actually, I found her stuff through Smashwords, I believe. Um,
Mhm.
and it was her vampire book series, and that was, like, in 2011 or so that I found out about her.
That's what
Um,
Steph's been reading lately.
yeah, but she's, that series is mostly I think it's with a white protagonist, but, um, it's her Vampire King series.
I didn't participate in Reading Rush this year. It
I did
wasn't, like, a conscious decision.
oh, mine was conscious.
Um,
Not
Mine
because
wasn't conscious. It
but it was
just
just I couldn't put up with it.
it just didn't happen. Like, normally I do. It just didn't happen, and I kept forgetting, and I mean, it sounds like it was probably for the best that I didn't participate in Reading Rush, but
Um, I'll look it up for you, Charles. No, the Reading Rush, I typically only participated in 2 previous years, and I suck at readathons. Completely, I'm terrible at them. That's why I don't do TBRs and stuff if I'm actually gonna do a readathon. But I liked the Reading Rush for their daily video things, and this year they didn't even
mhm,
do that,
didn't
so,
do
like, whatever. Uh,
mm-mm. Yeah, I've been hearing bad things about the Reading Rush this year too. Like I said, I didn't really participate,
yeah, that book club
and it
thing
was
was
weird because it's like oddly with COVID, I felt like you should have more time. I felt
yeah.
like with COVID, you should have more time to do more videos and all that kind of other stuff. But I felt like they didn't put in the time and effort that they had before, especially it being so big of an event amongst like the book community.
Mhm.
So, mm, 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 mm.
Okay.
Charles, you were the best at our buddy read this time. Y'all bashed it, and so now I'm like, do I even really want to finish Perfect Chaos? Like, I don't know. I'm on the verge of no.
How far in are you on it? I know you sort of
Mm,
mentioned it before.
I am like 20 pages in,
Oh, yeah.
and they just bashed it, so I'm just like, is it worth it for me to keep going?
Here we go. Yes, definitely white protagonist. I didn't remember, and I'm on the wrong one. Okay, so look up. It's a trilogy for Can You Write? It's Escape, Captured, and Freed.
Escape. Yeah. The Vampire King trilogy.
Yeah, it's the first. Not. I don't think I finished the trilogy actually, because it was right when she was writing it, so that's why I kind of let it slide. I did read book one, and I think I read book two, and I did enjoy them, but it is definitely there's some twists in there.
I need an audio or it's a no go. Yeah, you're such a loser.
They're
Such a
short reads.
loser.
It's only 115 pages for book
Yeah,
one.
I was just looking at that. It's 115 pages for book one. Like, you could read that in an hour. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like that, Charles. Don't be like that. Age level 18 to 18. Mean. That's what it says. Like, what does that mean?
That's not long, Charles. Now, for me,
115 pages? Come on.
300 pages is long for me, but 100, no.
Nah. You could do that, Mister. I finished 5 books today. The rest of us are just trying to finish 5 books this month.
Yeah, but he's listening to him. That's the problem.
I don't care. I can still only listen to one book.
I can, well, no, me too. That's why it's like I haven't finished that Beth O'Leary one because I have to listen to it while I'm doing something. Or because I can't just sit around and not just listen to it. My kids won't allow that. So, no go. 60 pages is too much? No, 60 pages is not. Mm-mm.
Charles, don't you dare judge me. Talking about I got 5 pages in, want me and Steph. Don't judge me. I tried. I got the book. I started the book. But the problem is, I only work weekends, guys. So when we start things on the weekends,
Mm.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday is just kind of a bust for me.
Oh, so
Okay.
you only work on the weekends? That's not bad, but I know
Yes.
you're doing schooling, so
Right. So it's like when we start, if you're like, we're gonna start this on the weekend, I'm like, I'm gonna try. And if I'm having a good work day, I might get far. But
how long is
lately
your
work
shift?
has been shit. 13 hours. And so
Yeah.
lately work has been absolutely the worst. So I don't get anything done anymore.
Patient-wise or just everything?
We're busy. We're
Mm,
busy
yeah,
and we don't have enough trucks.
yeah.
And so we're just busy.
That's life, yeah.
Right.
My, my stepdad works, as he's a manager in one of those cycling places in Virginia, and
Hmm.
there's a notice out saying my mom actually had to tell people, "No, that's not, her husband," because there's, I guess Chesapeake is downsizing their trash truck people, and he's on a separate
Hmm.
thing. But it's like, nope. But yeah, they're crazy busy too. Jade is in the basement. Okay, let's see.
Y'all are stop judging me.
All right. Steph, I know you're not on here other than there, so if you can hear me, great. What? All right, Steph and Charles, since you're there. Anybody else who can mention it? What is the sweetest read that you've read? No Darkness.
Is that like a 1 Steam fan, a 2 Steam fan?
Well, I mean, one of those that you've actually enjoyed still, because for some reason, for when she says one Steam fan, I'm not sure if she actually enjoys them or not. But yeah,
Okay, that's legit. That's legit.
I mean, I can still say, for me, I would say a sweet read because mine. That's when I say sweet reads. Mine is like no, like fade to black dash no sex at all, but it's just what it's
Okay.
a term, Charles. That's all. It's what most people use and most people hate, but whatever. It's a term. I understand that's a question for Bree, but you know what? I'm asking you.
And Brie ain't here no more.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Brie ain't here.
Okay, so give me your favorite, most recent then, Steph. You need steam. Okay, do you have a fade to black then? That you would consider steamy?
You know where it's like the camera just pans
Yep.
and you don't actually see it?
Well, it's like my most recent, well, it's not a recent. It's I read oh, Waiting for Tom Hanks. Everybody hated that for most part. I loved it, and I read it before it actually came out. But it's mostly because I could consider it a fantasy.
Going to the book journal. Thanks. Thanks.
I read Sarah Wilson, and I was pissed at all of her stuff. It was fade to black. Does that mean you? I'm not sure. What is Steph talking about?
I don't know. Does that mean you didn't? That I didn't what? That you didn't? I didn't do nothing. I reread it twice to make sure I didn't read it.
I'm not sure who Sir that Wilson person is. Let me look it up.
I don't know.
Let's see. I still have my reads. All right. Let's see. You said for my most erotic, and we only got 2 down before. Do I have any others? Okay,
Oh,
so
pretty sure we dived into other sections of most
yeah,
erotic. I'm pretty sure we did.
we did. We went off on other tangents.
Okay.
Another one that I'd recommend. I reviewed last year, but I think I read it in 2018. I've only read book 1, but I enjoyed book 1. I give it 4 stars. A Shift in the Water by Patricia D. Edie. It is the only. I mean, I love the alpha guy, and I love alpha heroes. But this is the only alpha hero that actually acted like a beta hero to her. And I know there's some people that love that.
I just don't get how some of y'all be reading so fast.
Well, I like my short reads. That's how I read fast. Because I hesitate, or I'm hesitant to read anything that is like 300 to 400 pages. And then my daughter, my kids, of course, my son is 6 and my daughter's 9. And the past 2 years for either birthdays, no, not 2 years, last year, for my birthday and also Christmas, for a gift for mommy, they decided on buying books. Well, my daughter wants to buy books that have dogs on them, and
Okay.
I mean, that's fine. The covers are still good, but they're the first book, which I do have a vlog for, which I haven't actually posted yet. And I do plan on posting it because there's a lot of footage that I've recorded on it. But it was for Debbie McComber's Alaskan Holiday. I absolutely hated it. Oh my god, I finished it because she did it for my birthday, but oh my god, it was bad. Yeah, so So they got me 2 more. One is another contemporary with puppies on the cover, and then there's a historical one that they got me for Christmas that I have not picked up yet. It's a physical books, but I haven't picked up yet because I'm like, oh, okay.
Now you're nervous.
Yes. Okay, Gunslinger, Wolf, and Diesel. All right. Is this? Let me look this one up. Ah,
Queen Kennedy agrees that audio is the best. Okay. Wait. It's almost my bedtime. Yeah, Steph,
the
bedtime.
Nighthawk series by Lisa Lang Blankney. Okay, cool. I love alpha. Oh, so Charles likes alpha females. Hmm.
Interesting.
Okie dokie. There.
Acotar is fantastic, as always, Charles. I hope you're reading it. You're about to say it's my bedtime because you know it's close to my bedtime. Like it's 9:50.
Truthfully, I'm waiting for my husband to come in here and tell me it's bedtime because I'm the one that usually stays up late, and he's the usual one that's like, okay, time to shut off and things down.
So I'll be asleep soon. Almost 10 o'clock. Yeah. Mm. Why are you up? Okay, and I really do need you to like type out your name in
English?
English. I really do because I talk to you often, especially throughout these lives, but like I can never say your name, and that really pisses me off. Especially with all these exams, I'm trying to cheer you on, and it's 5 in the morning. You need to go to sleep. You need to
The
go to
series is
sleep.
3 couples that play on the same football team. What is this one? Mm,
Who, Huda? Am I saying
yeah,
that?
Uda.
Huda,
I think so.
Huda,
Jamal. Well,
Jamal.
nice to meet you.
It's nice to officially meet you.
The Nighthawks here. Oh, yay, cool.
High stars, low steam. Gave them all 2 fans. Okay, you fancy. See, she likes some non her normal ego, not her alter ego, her non jade ego. I need an
Okay.
alter ego. Mine just might be sleepy. That's my alter ego.
All
I'm
right.
like, Eric, I could sleep. He's
If you
like,
want,
India, you just woke up.
is
We
he the
already
type to
talked
actually
about
stay up late or no?
teenage. No. We're both. I mean, he'll stay up late playing video games.
Mm.
Um, and but other than that, we both sleep a lot. Like we even took a nap this afternoon. Like
Aw.
weirdos. And I read it as I'm feeling lumpy and I want to go on one dick buying spree is what I read it as instead of one click buying spree. Like I was like, I don't think I read that right. And then I was like, one click, not one dick. I got it. I'm here. I'm here. I can read. Okay, I get it. I get it. Do you find in Google Class they need our names in Arabic? Okay, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Um, 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 um. What novel is it? All right, so there's one novel that I need to get back to that I haven't officially DNF'd it, but I have put off continuing reading it for about at least 5 months now, if not longer. Because, and the way I explain it always seems funny to even myself. It's that this, the situation that's going down in this book, I don't want to happen, and I know is going to happen. So I've stopped reading, thinking that if I put it down, it's going to change, and I know it's not going to change. Oh, there
I
it is.
haven't read either of those books.
Yeah, you're not going to like it because it's book
I
four. but I yeah,
Jess always wants me to start in the middle.
book 4. But it's a standalone. See, I read tons of standalone within the series. That's the thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's true.
I, like, claim to be a reader, guys, but let's be honest, like, do I really read? Like, y'all are the real readers out there. I'm just here for the comedic relief.
Breaking the Habit. That's the one that I'm sort of in the middle of that I will get back to at some point, but who knows when. It's with I think he's an MMA fighter and he's trying to make it big.
Mm. Y'all have 5 more minutes of my time before I fall asleep on this
All right.
live, and then
Have
plus
I
it's also
read
been 3 hours.
the Tales of the Underlight series? I have not all of them though. I'm trying to remember which ones those are. Hang on one second.
I only
Um,
read what I want to read.
oh, I read everything I want to read too. The thing is that I'm a mood reader, so what I want to read varies.
Wow, Charles. Stop treating me so bad. Like, don't come in here and start treating me this badly. Like,
Well, it's a good thing that he came in later, huh?
right? Like, mm,
Oh,
mm-mm,
come
mm.
on. Why? Oh, because I have it mixed with all the other shit. I don't want that. Tales of the Underlight. Okay, so yes. Oh, yes. How Beauty Loved the Beast. Awesome series. Yes. Highly recommend. I did not read book 1, but I read book 2 and book 3, and it's a trilogy and it's awesome. So yes, read that that series. It's an older
Is
series.
this the breaking that? Wait, is this the
No,
breaking
Breaking Habit is something that I'm in the middle of that I haven't finished yet.
Tales of the
Carrie.
Underlight?
Carrie mentioned Tales of the Underlight series by Jack Scarron, and I knew it sounded familiar, but I hadn't actually gotten to it. Yes,
Exactly. I have been up
definitely.
for 3 hours now. Tales of the
Yes,
Underlight.
I read that in 2013. Awesome series.
Boop, boop, boop. Apparently, you must have talked about it because it's already in my want to read.
Yes, those I both give. Well, book 1 I didn't read, like I said, but it
Rude.
goes with the same characters. This is all part together. So I read book 2 and I've read book 3. Book 3 finishes up their relationship. And yeah, I gave both book 2 and book 3 5 stars. Those those characters are awesome.
Okay. I'll
Yes,
definitely read all 3.
I completely agree, Carrie. They are great.
Definitely read all 3. Oh my gosh, guys. No, seriously, it's been 3 hours. 3 hours once again. I don't know how y'all keep me up this late. Like, I mean, last time I managed to at least get off by 9 because we started at 6.
We just wondered, that's all.
But so many good books. So many ordered books tonight. I put more books on my list. I'm gonna add some more currently
Oh.
readings just to piss off Steph.
Steph and Charles, since you were not here for it, check out smashwords.com. They have a sale going on for free books up until July 31st. So
Yes,
yes,
that was something new I learned today with smashwords.com, which was
I bought 20
fantastic.
free books recently. So
Yep. Mhm. And so I'll type it out. I'll type it out. But it's really cool. A lot
Carrie,
of
you don't
indie
need to
stuff.
read the first book. The first book
Yeah.
is not needed.
Nope. She said you need to read the first book. She said start at the beginning. She said
No.
start at the beginning.
No.
Start at the beginning. Okay? Start at the beginning. But anyway, guys, it's getting late. I'm gonna see if Eric will take me to McDonald's. I doubt it
You're still
because he
up
has to
for
go to
that
work in the
time? Oh,
morning. But whatever.
is it 8 for you or is it 9? Or almost 10?
It's almost 10.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if you were in the same time zone or not. Yep. Same
Yeah.
here.
Atlanta doesn't believe in COVID, so everything is open.
Well,
Um,
no, I was curious. The reason I was curious is because when I lived in Florida, we lived in the Panhandle area, so I was actually on Central Time for some weird reason. So, It was
That is weird. That
yeah.
is weird. And
Anywho,
so y'all make sure to go follow Jess. Jess is always has the Rex, guys, like, and she's always has reviews up and going on.
I'm
So make
just a
sure you
step
go
down
follow
from
her.
Stephanie, that's all. She just reads faster.
She does read so fast. It's like a whole you guys both read fast. Like, I don't even know why you're playing. Like, I'm over here like, yeah, I'll read a book in 2 weeks. I'll read a book in 2 weeks. It's fine.
Well, I can't
It's
wait to see
fine.
your readathon stuff. I don't think I'm gonna read the
And
books, but I
so
can't wait to hear your thoughts. So
it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever, Jess. Don't participate. It's cool.
Well, when are they due by? I've watched your videos, but I'm not sure when they're ending.
And so we'll like for Desperate Measures, we're reading 10 chapters a week.
Okay.
So that'll be like 2 weeks. And then
Okay.
Acotar, we're also reading 10 chapters a week. That has 40 chapters. So that'll be 4 weeks. So
Okay then.
it's a slow readathon. It works for me.
No,
Not to
slow
be
is
real.
good. Slow is good.
Yeah, it works for me. It works for me.
Well,
And
thank you
so,
for having me, darling.
oh no, thank you for being here. I
I'm glad it
always love
worked out this time. So
it.
yes.
Yes, thank you for being here. And you guys, look out for me next Wednesday. I don't know who's going to be on next Wednesday. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's happening.
Cool, cool.
So, but this was a lot of fun as always. Everybody get some sleep, read some books.
Yes.
Keep your currently reading at above 20 just to piss off staff, okay? Okay, guys. You guys have a fantastic, fantastic evening, okay? Good night.
Bye.